manifested, which will end in the total destruction. So you are going to see natural disasters on an all-time high. You are going to see people fighting against each other. You're going to see civil unrest. You're going to see nature be out of whack, the ecosystem be out of whack. People's minds be stirred up, you know, to come against the powers. So what are they going to do? They're all going to blame the powers that actually govern the earth, because these average everyday people, they don't govern the earth. They follow suit to what the governing body allows them to do. You know, so they're going to come up against the government. That's also prophesied. And you can only find what's happening in the world and equate to what's in the Bible. This is the only book that gives you the answers. No other book will give you the answers. You have certain, you know, intellectuals. They'll write certain books and they'll, you know, look on history and compare things now. Say there's things that are happening, but you have to go right to the Bible to really get the full spectrum of understanding. That we're living in a time where you have a ruler named Esau, Edomites. They're being pulled out of power violently, and there will be signs on the earth that will signify that actually happening. And you're looking at one right now. The prophets being raised up in your face, okay? And while the prophets being raised up, telling you all these things are happening, everything will start happening right before your eyes. To what? To signify Yahweh Shema Shai's words of truth. Okay?
Yeah, basically what's going down is a birth phase.
Yep.
What's being ushered in is a new kingdom, a new system, a new world order, basically. All right? So this old world has to perish, man. And then while this new world is being formed and it's getting ready to be pushed on you people, the old world has to be destroyed. And in that destruction, that can be equated to birth pains, man. Just like when a child is born, the scriptures talk about that. You know, so this kingdom is going to be thrown down, man. And that's right. Exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is doing. That's why you see earthquakes happening all throughout the world, man. Not just here in America, but all throughout the earth, man. You're going to see tsunamis. You're going to see more major earthquakes. Okay, more uproars of the people, more civil unrest. The pestilence ain't even out here yet, man. Right? You people going to catch Ebola. You're going to be through. Right? The Most High literally has nothing but hell waiting for you people. And it's outlined in the scriptures, man. We here telling you about it.
That's right.
Right?
The famine hasn't hit.
Yeah.
And we know the famine is going to destroy many people.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to just get taken out of the famine. Here it is. You have this place called America, which is, you know, lifted up to where everybody has excess. But the Lord, He's going to take all that excess away to where there's going to be no food here.
Yep.
Who would have thought? There will be no food in America, right? Well, the Lord, He's about to do that, man, and that's going to destroy a lot of people.
Right.
As well as what the elder was saying, the pestilence, okay, different natural disasters. You read about the Lord swallowing people up in earthquakes, you know, floods. You know, you're going to have flash floods. You're going to have, you know, lightning storms. You know, you're going to have shit that never actually happened. You're going to have actual spirits come and manifest themselves, apparitions. You have wild animals come out of their secret places.
Yep.
So this place is about to, you know, it's in for a wild ride, man. And the only ones that are going to be saved out of that are the elect.
Yep.
And that's a crazy story in itself. Okay, to be able to be saved from the things that are about to happen to this world. Okay, it's going to be mind blowing. You're going to literally have to praise Yahweh Shema Shai, because there's literally no possible way that you can escape these things. Because the Lord is actually orchestrating each and every event. All right, this person is going to be judged. This person is going to be judged. I'm going to save you. Okay, Ezekiel the 9th chapter, that that mark of exemption. See, to be exempted from the things that are about to befall this place. So if you're getting scared now, these little tremors and these little things, ain't really nothing happening. Yet there has to come these things to signify that these bigger things are happening. Another reason to shake Jake up, man. I'm about to judge this place. You better get right, okay? The sifting of the house of Israel is also being, you know, manifest. While all these things are happening, man, the body is being perfected. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of this book of the Lord, read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate.
That's right. No one of these prophecies is going to fail, man. Like the brother was just speaking about, you know, these bug outs in the world. They're going here. They're going to this book. They're going to this history. Where the book in the history is right here, man. All right, the scriptures itself. All right, they stand alone. Okay, and these prophecies are not failing. All right.
For my mouth it has commanded, and the spirit it has gathered.
Yeah, you can bring that one.
Ezekiel 32:30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against me by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another.
Yeah, talking about 2/3. All right, they're in the confines of their own home. All right, talking shit on the videos, making false accounts. All right, talking shit on the comment board, hiding down the street. Oh, them the guys. All right, just making mockery of the Lord's word. Men. All right, the Lord sees you. All right, go ahead.
Everyone to his brother saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Yeah, but you don't say it out of sincerity. Like, hey man, let's hear the words of the Lord. Let's get right. You say, hey man, let's look at these guys, man. Some entertainment. Get a kick and a laugh out of it. All right, go ahead.
And they come unto thee as the people coming, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
That's right.
But with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goes after their covetousness.
That's right. Jake goes after what he wants, okay? That's why you have certain Jakes, they'll stand by for a quick second, and then they off to the whatever wickedness that they were intended to go off to do. All right?
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Yep, because this is the song, okay? We're singing the song, yes. Only the elect are gonna learn that song, okay?
Of one that have a pleasant voice,
Yep.
and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Yep.
And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
Yeah, and these prophecies are coming to pass, man. All right? Go ahead,
Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yeah, then you're going to consider what was being said to you by the men of the Lord. But guess what? It's going to be too late. Matter of fact, you get that Hosea 4:5-15. It's going to be too late for you 2/3, man. All right, and that's exactly how the Lord wants it to play out, man. Okay, the prophecy has to be fulfilled. Zechariah 13th chapter has to be fulfilled, man. Okay, two parts have to die here. All right, and this is the way that the Lord is orchestrating that, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
That's right, man. Because we have went off. It says that Micah, all right, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. All right, the Lord is going to plead our cause, man. All right, and the beautiful part about it is we're at the end of our captivity, in the end of Esau's leadership, man. Okay, yet 2/3 don't want to bear that burden, man. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to die then. Go ahead.
Isaiah 5:15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
That's right. In which our people are not doing. All right. They're going after their own covetousness, man. They're not seeking the face of the Heavenly Father. If anything, they turn it back to the Heavenly Father. So the Lord is going to do the same thing to you, Jakes, man. Because guess what's coming here, man? The time of Jacob in trouble. The time of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans trouble. And who you gonna call on, man? The one that you have on speed dial, he gonna be the one with the gun to your head. All right. The so-called white man is gonna show you that he has pure dying hatred for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And really, that's gonna be the Lord putting the spirit on him to execute judgment on you 2/3, man.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, and that's Jake go-to. Every time Jake get caught up in judgment, you want to turn to the Lord when that's your last option. Well, guess what, man? You ain't gonna have that option in this time to come, man. You're gonna be asked out, all right? Okay.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in thee.
Yeah, that's right. When you've done all your wickedness, and now you want to turn to the Lord. It don't work like that. The Lord is the first option, man. All right, the Lord is plan A, not plan B, man. Go ahead.
It says, while the sun or the light or moon
or the moon, or the stars be not darkened.
Yeah, so why you have opportunity to get right and get this truth, you should take advantage, man. All right?
My wisdom is being poured out.
Yeah.
By the Most High, He's reaching out through us, through His prophets. At a point in time, when the family of the word, Like the brothers speak about all the calamities that's coming, all the hell that's coming to this place, man. We're not going to be out here prophesying in that time. We're not going to be out here trying to wake the bald-headed Negroes up in that time, man. All right? We're going to be trying to, we're going to be seeking shelter, man. We're going to be on the move.
That's right.
It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinding cease.
Yeah, everything is going to be shut down pretty soon, man. These people, you're not going to be able to do this shit that you do on a day-to-day, on a week-to-week, all right? You're not going to be able to go to certain places, man. Cities are going to be sieged, all right? Martial law is going to be instituted. As a spirit, the elder brother mentioned the movie last week. I was peeping a little bit of it last night. The Bushwick, man. They instituted martial law, man. It was all out war in the streets, man. You try to run from A to B, you gotta get your head blown off. All right. That's how it's gonna be out here for you people. All right. You gonna be in fear. They said the men are gonna turn to bitches out here, man. You gonna show forth your true spirit. All right. All that outward exterior, all that front, man, that's gonna go out the window, man. The Lord is gonna bring you a worse spirit upon all you people, man. Go ahead.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men bow themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Yeah, this economy is collapsing at a rapid rate, man. All right, these other nations are maneuvering around the U.S. dollar. All right, hey, you people are about to be assed out here. All right, you're not gonna be able to shop. You're not gonna be able to eat. You ain't gonna have no shelter. You're not gonna have no assurity of life, man. All right, this is the time that's getting ready to hit the scene here, man. Go ahead.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall raise up at the voice of the bird.
Hey, no pictures.
No picture, dude.
No pictures.
It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall raise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no comfort zone, all right? You ain't gonna have nothing you can go to get your mind off the hell that you're catching, all right? You're not gonna have entertainment. You're not gonna have alcohol. You're not gonna have drugs, all right? So you people ain't gonna even have each other, man. You people are gonna be at each other's necks, man. Hey, cannibalism is coming back. The brother was referencing a famine. You people are about to start eating each other pretty soon, man. And this is all in the scriptures. And this is in history, man. And history repeats itself. There's no new thing under the sun. All right?
Yeah, as America is the most obese country in the world, right? America is about to be the most depleted of nutrients in the world. All right, all you people that were big and overweight, are you gonna drop a lot of weight during that time? Because you're literally not gonna be able to eat. And just that alone, just the thought of not being able to eat. Okay, here in Babylon, as you have been socially conditioned from a young toddler, that just every time you crying, the mom puts something in your mouth.
Yep.
Here, get some food. They'll force you to eat.
Gun.
Now you need some food. You might be on the skinnier side, and you're totally fine. But you got to eat more. So this place is, all about pleasures, all about indulgences. The Lord, He's gonna take all those things away, all the amenities that you people have. Being able to take a shower, just that alone. Just think about just being able to take a shower. Have you been in a place to where you're not able to take a shower? Soap is gonna be a high commodity, and you can see in these collapse videos, okay, or these movies, those different items are worth a lot of money, man. Coffee, soap, deodorant, toiletries, water, all these things are going to be traded for people's lives, and then if you have it, somebody else doesn't, they might kill you to take it, man, and kill you and take you to eat. It sounds science fiction, yet certain things like that actually happened in the past. Okay, you can read about it in scriptures and you can read about it in secular history. Okay.
Yeah. According to Daniel 12:1, the time that we come in, Israel will go outdo that. Yeah. Outdo all the accounts like the brother was just talking about in history. All right. This is going to be a time that's none other. All right. Unprecedented time, man. You know?
That's right. That's right. That's why everything that's happening, Esau classified as unprecedented. This has never happened before. This happened 20 years ago. You know, he just make up some dumb shit and he say, ultimately he's identifying that what everything that's occurring at this time is unprecedented, man. It has never happened in history. All right, and like the brother referred to, Daniel 12th chapter. That's straight from the scriptures, man. This is all prophecy. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Luke chapter 6, verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Yeah, that's right. All you people are full right now, all right? Really, you're full of shit, man. Okay? No, but guess what? You're gonna hunger pretty soon, all right? All this pleasing your flesh, all this excess, all right? The Lord is gonna take all that away. That's why everything's going at a rapid rate. Okay? You people are shopping, eating, partying like you never have before because all that is about to be a thing in the past, man. The Lord is about to pull that all away. Just like the brother referred to, the Lord is going to pull his truth out of here and his men off the streets, man. Everything is going at a rapid rate right now. This truth is being pushed at the highest level it's ever been pushed. Why? Because the Lord is about to pull the plug in this place, man. Go ahead, Al.
Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Yeah, that's right, because the Lord always has the last laugh, man. All right? Like it says in Galatians, the Most High is not mocked. Okay? You can laugh now, but guess what? You're about to cry very soon, man. All right? You can eat on your little pork dog, all right? GMO chemicals. But guess what, man? Your ribs gonna be touching pretty soon. All right? You people about to catch pure hell, man, and rightfully so. You demons need hell right before you get put to death, man. Go ahead. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Say Luke 17:26. And as it was in the days of Noah,
Yep.
so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives.
That's right. There's no new thing under the sun. You people are in the same spirit that those souls that got destroyed during the time of Noah was in. All right. Party, mirth. All right. Quality. In the time of judgment, man. Go ahead.
They were given in marriage to the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Yeah, so they were doing it big all the way up to to Noah entered into the ark, man. All right, to the destruction came. Go ahead.
And the flood came and destroyed them all.
Yep.
Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built.
Yep.
But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven.
That's right, man. That's why this judgment is going to hit you people as a thief in the night, like the scripture said. Because what? You don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know what to look to. All right. You got mainstream media feeding you fluff news. They're lying to you. All right. You people don't have no clue of what reality really is, man. All right. But you're about to find out very soon. Go ahead.
But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
Yeah, that's right. And this place is going to go out by way of nuclear fire as well. All right, and that's the spirit because what? You people just celebrated your little sodomite pride last weekend, man. Now judgment is rolling this whole week.
Well, 4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July.
Yep. Yeah, that earthquake.
Yep.
4th of July.
Straight up. Yep. And the Lord is moving quick on this place, man. All right? This shit ain't going to go on forever.
Yeah, they like to see explosions,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Big finale, they throw up all the fireworks
Yeah.
at one time with all this damn noise. You hear the big ones, boom, boom. Well, it's going to sound like that. You know, well, it's not going to sound like that. It's going to be on a higher level than that, but those are going to be nuclear missiles being shot off.
Yep.
Because when the nuclear missile gets shot off, it detonates above the ground. So it's going to be like a firework, man. And you're going to be part of the fire.
That's right. That's right. Go out with a bang. Go ahead, you finish that.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Probably like 4 or 5.
In Isaiah 24:4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away.
Yeah, you people are through, man. This earth is through. Hey, man, the land of America is definitely through, man. It has been worked to death. All right. Look at these trees be barely hanging on, man. All right. Go ahead, huh?
The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof,
That's right.
because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
That's right. You have the red Hebrew Edomite to think for that. All right. The wicked. Okay. The so-called white man. He has thrown everything off balance, man. All right. He has changed the course of the earth, man. Okay. So guess what? To every action, there's a reaction. And you're seeing the reaction on the earth, and you people. All right. You people are sickly, mentally sick as well. All right. You're totally gone. Go ahead, on.
Therefore had the curse devoured the earth.
Yeah, this place is cursed. And the ultimate plague this place is gonna receive is that thermonuclear destruction from the missiles, man. From this coming Third World War. All right. Go ahead.
And they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yeah, you people are gonna be more fuel for the fire. All right. Go ahead.
Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the wine languisheth, and all the merry-hearted do sigh.
That's right, man. You people not enjoying yourselves like you once was. All right. You people are just chasing a whole thrill that you'll never get back. Oh yeah, it's like the brother referred to this past quarter. All right, you people were looking for, oh man, last year was popular, or 10 years ago. Oh man, we gotta make it like it was. But now when you trying to chase that old flame, man, you get hit with plagues now, man. All right, go ahead,
The mirth of cabarets do cease. Tabrets cease.
All that mirth is going out the window, man. You people are having a lot more to be sorrowful about, man. All right. Not only just about your day-to-day scenarios. All right. Your family might have got hit. All right. You trying to go somewhere. All right. You become a part of that judgment. Okay. Go ahead, on.
The noise of them that rejoice ended.
Yeah, the Lord is bringing all this mirth and joy to a complete end here, man. Go ahead.
The joy of the harp ceasing. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Yep.
The city of confusion is broken down.
Yeah, and the city of confusion is talking about America, all right? Babylon, which means land of confusion, okay? So it's talking about the whole entire states of America, man. Go ahead.
Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets.
Yeah, people are going to wish you could turn back to yesterday type of effect, last week. All right, that's how bad it's going to get. You think it was hell when Trump got in the office, man? It's going to be even worse. All right, you gonna wish it was back when he first stepped in. All right, go ahead.
All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Yep. Yeah, the mirth for the land is gone, man. Because what did Ezekiel say that he's seen in the book, man? Lamentation more than woe. All right, and that's exactly what you people are going to experience. All right, all these plagues leading up to what's your destruction. It ain't going to be no easy ass death, man. The Lord is going to torture you people to death, man. All right, especially 2/3 of our own people, because you're the Lord's chosen people, chosen nation. All right. So guess what? And then it's the last time that the Lord will fuck Jake's up, man. So the Lord is going to have a wall doing it. You know?
I would say the 2nd Chapter, great miseries.
Yep.
Oh, this is good.
Second Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right. All these people are walking in that prideful spirit, man. And pride is hateful before the Most High men. All right. That's one of the many things that the Heavenly Father hates, and that's what this place distributes, man. Nothing but pride and what and wickedness and being a damn fool. Okay. Yeah. Jump to the next verse. Niggas like that.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pit.
Like 6, right?
Yeah.
Second Ezra chapter 9. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. We're measuring the time diligently in itself. All right. We're on our watch. Okay. We're watching out. We're watching the local news. Okay. We're watching out for the signs that we're good to the man. All right. So that we don't be caught like these people are about to be caught, man. All right.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things in the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yep.
For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and the end is manifest.
That's right.
Even so, the times of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by works.
Yeah, that's right. That's the whole thing. All right, escaping what's about to hit the scene, man. Okay, and there's only one way you can make it out, man. That's by way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay.
And by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, that's right. By faith, by works, you have to apply yourself, man. All right, to the very end as well, man. It said, "He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved." All right.
Shall be preserved from the said perils.
Yeah, so the Lord is going to preserve his faithful servants from the said perils that are about to hit the soils of America. That shit that's about to hit the nation of Israel, chiefly the 2 thirds, man.
And shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning.
That's right, man. It's all about predestination, man. Okay? It all goes back to you being a part of the elect. Okay? Many are called, but few are chosen. All right? That's why we give our due diligence to make the call and election sure, man. Okay? So we don't get caught up in this hell that's about to hit this place. Ultimately,
Like I said, man, you got to say the money how about you outside. Man, because you can be out here in this world amongst people who have the same demons on you as these people. You can be a fucking sodomite, or you can be a dope head. You know what I mean? You got a proud spirit on you. You can be into worship all types of other gods, into all types of self-glorification. All right? What the Most High, he called us into this thing, man. That's why you got to be diligent. You got to be in order. All right? You got to body as a living sacrifice. Or you got to apply for your house outside if you want to be kept from what's going to come to the earth, man. That's right.
Says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them, it says, and they that have cast them away despitefully.
Yeah, 2 thirds of Israel. Right now, what's going on? The Lord is sifting the house of Israel and simultaneously, like the brother referred to, man. All right, and you can get caught up in that pitiful case, man, because what? You abuse the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right, go ahead. All right.
Shall dwell in torment for such as in their life.
Yeah, when you look up the definition for torments, it's not a good thing. It's not a pleasant experience. Okay, the Lord is about to torture 2 thirds of Israel. All right, worse than any slavery movie, any scary movie you ever seen. All right, worse than you can imagine, pretty much. All right, the Lord is gonna get intricate on putting these niggas down, man. Go ahead.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
Yeah, why you there? That's why brothers brought out earlier to seek the Lord while he may be found. Okay? We're entering into a time where if you're not on good terms with Yahweh Shai, hey, you're gonna be caught out there, man. That's why this is all about your personal relationship with Yahweh Shai. Building yourself up. Matter of fact, that's a beautiful time to bring that out.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
You know, not to be playing around, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
That's right, man. That's why we're supposed to be getting this wisdom and knowledge while it's readily available. All right, building up our faith and building up our faith to the highest level we can. Praying, fasting. Hey, these are tools we have to utilize, man. If Lord's will, we want to what's to come, man. All right, strengthening our spirit.
You see the video yet? Servant of Christ.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
How Jesus saved the
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time.
Yeah, that's why to keep us stable, man.
Come on, man. It's his testimony, man. Check it out, man.
What's going on? Okay? Because these people don't know what the hell is going on. That's why they're going to look for the men of the Lord
Servant
that
of
know what's
Christ
going on.
ministry.
That's
Like
what they're not going to be able to get found, man. All right? You're going to be able to move, okay?
How Jesus Christ.
I'm about to be sitting out here, all hell break loose, man. You a goddamn fool.
He has a lot of
for that, man. Go ahead.
And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right, man. In which 2/3 don't have the fear of Yahweh Shai, man. So guess what? You just gonna be put to death, man. You gonna learn. Hey, well, hey, that's beautiful. You gonna have more? Yeah. Segue back to here. This you gonna have fear of the Lord when this comes to pass, man.
2 Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised me.
Yep.
The same must know it at the death by pain.
Yeah, you're gonna understand after you being brutally put to death, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's when that fear is gonna kick in, man. While your spirit is being required out of you, man. All right. Death by pain, man. The Lord gonna show you that He's not playing around with you, Jakes, man.
This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
That's right. Talking about that fire that's gonna come from these thermonuclear missiles that's gonna be shot over here, man. Right now, what you're seeing is the Lord is putting the pieces into play, man. All right. Gathering all the nations in the Middle East, all right, and having all these nations ultimately what turn tables on the U.S. and the rest of Israel, all right. Hey, that's the only ally at this point, man, and they play a key factor in politics.
Then you got alternative news, like you look at news, digital news and shit. They call the Russia the God and they talk about Ezekiel 38 chapter. That's the time that we're in now, man. We're the time of World War III. Alright, this is gonna be the war to end all wars, man. Alright, America's gonna be destroyed up the face of the earth in this third world war. America's gonna lose visibly. All you people gonna get burned up in this third world war, man. All you undesirables, man. People around here aimlessly walking around, you know what I mean? Going after your own covetousness. You know what I mean? Satanism and all that other shit, man. You can say the most high has to sacrifice a body, innocent people.
Yeah. That's right, man. Yeah, and I believe like the other week, I think like Pentagon, and that just goes to show the pride of America. They said pretty much if they were to go to war, they would be victorious in it, man. That's not scriptural, all right? That's your pride speaking. Yet that's the spirit that the Lord is putting on them, so that they can enter that fight with some sort of courage, just to be defeated. That's why it says in Obadiah, part of our heart have deceived you, man. Okay? You think you're coming out on top. You thinking you got allies, you got people backing you up. When you get up there, man, you're gonna realize that you by yourself. You're gonna look behind you, there's nobody there but yourself, man. All right? You're gonna get totally swept, man.
This is Obadiah verse 3.
Yep.
The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rocks.
Now, who could that be talking about? All right? Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. All right? Talking about you so-called white people, which you like to classify yourself as Caucasians. All right? Cave dwellers. Okay? That's you devils, man. All right? Go ahead, Al.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, that's that pride. All right? You have built your pride have gotten built up because you haven't suffered a significant loss, man. Well, the Lord saving your big L for this time to come, man.
Yeah, brother. If I'll say this, you just been winning, yo. You've just been winning since you came out of the cave.
That's right.
Edomites as a whole.
Good.
Okay, because you were up in the caves, and then when you came out, the Lord, he built you up, and you didn't recognize that. You didn't give the glory to Yahweh Shemashai, which you wasn't. Yet that pride lifted you up. The big bully in the ring, basically. The guy that bullied everybody, nobody can come against him. But now these smaller nations, they're banding together now. And then they got that same weapon technology as you do now. So now everybody's on an equal playing field. This is the reason why Trump, he was the first sitting president to go into the DPRK, okay,
Yep.
which is North Korea,
Yep.
the Democratic Republic of North Korea, okay, People's of Korea. The first sitting president to what? For talks.
Yep.
Why? Because they have nuclear missiles. All right, you just can't go in there. Okay, same thing with Iran. They want to put economic pressure on Iran. Yet your allies, okay, the EU, okay, NATO, they're finding ways to get past that because they want to deal with Iran.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting to lose, and when that bully starts to lose, what do? They're gonna try to do it as best as possible to keep their power. So they're gonna do their last, hoorah, basically. They're gonna do the kamikaze. And one of those key components of that is getting the Hebrew Israelites from off the street.
Yep.
Because you're gonna equate you going down with the Hebrew Israelites, okay, speaking about you going down. Oh, it was their problem. They're the reason that these things are happening. Okay, amongst all the pressure all the other nations gonna have towards you, because America's gonna be isolated. It's gonna be all by itself. You're not gonna have no allies, and you know what? Esau's still gonna be proud. He ain't gonna have no allies, and Esau's still gonna be proud here in America. Oh, we got our guns.
Yep.
We got American fighting pride. Okay, while the ship is falling, your ass still believes that you still have a chance. All right, the Titanic is falling, man. Everybody's jumping ship, and that's what these other nations are doing. The Chinese are not putting money into the economy like they were buying up property. Okay, China taking pulling back from buying bonds, U.S. bonds. People not buying into the American philosophy anymore. You can continue.
Obadiah verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, how about Yahweh Shai is going to bring you down to the ground? All right, because the Lord is a man of war. He's mustering up the battle. All right, he's turning your friends against you. This is all the will of Yahweh Shai. All right, that's who you're going to realize that.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Yeah, that's the symbol of the red Hebrew Edomite. All right, going back to the ancient Roman Empire. All right, and he still has that signal today. All right.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
Yep.
If thieves came to thee, as robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? It says, if thieves came to thee, as robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Yeah, that's right. Esau, your greed, your insatiable appetite is going to be your downfall, man. All right. You just can't have enough, and that's why what you everywhere, but where you supposed to be really in the caves, man. But let alone here in America, you all over the world, man. All right, meddling in other men's affairs, man. So guess what? That's gonna be your downfall, man.
If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
By Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And especially via this internet.
Yeah, because the grape gatherers, they're supposed to leave grapes. They're supposed to leave 10%. They ain't supposed to take everything. They ain't supposed to take everything, you know? Well, this place is going to be totally taken. There is going to be no part of this little section of America where you're going to have people dwelling. No, this place is going to be totally flattened out. Which the amount of hatred, when you just think about it, 200 million missiles, right? The amount of hatred that these other nations are going to have on America to actually empty out all their nuclear missiles, that's mind-blowing. But that's the spirit that Yahweh Shai is going to put in place upon these leaders of these other nations, man. To totally wipe this place out, as well as everybody that dwells here. So where's all the love? Where's all this world love that everybody likes to speak about, okay? The Most High is putting that ancient spirit back on these other nations, man. Okay, to do what? To fulfill his will of destroying this place. All right? Nobody's going to leave you a little bit of America's not going to be left. Like I just wanted to say that. Because, you know, in ancient Israel, you know, you will leave 10% of your vineyard or whatever crops that you have for the poor. That was basically the social system that Yahweh Shai set in place for the poor. So
that our nation wouldn't starve to death.
Yep.
And when the Lord was actually, when they went and got the corn, right, that's exactly what they were doing, you know. They were using that law to go and take the food to go into the field and just eat off the cob and eat off the stock.
Right.
But if you do that now, if you go to someone's farm, you get shot, man. They'll kill your ass. So-called white man, he's righteous.
That just shows the wickedness of Esau and his greed as well. All right. That's why you have homelessness, all right, starvation, all right, at the rate it is today.
And it's all because the so-called white man's the devil.
Yep.
Everything the brother's going into right now, the nation's hating America. Not only everything that the so-called white man does is just ordo ab chaos. Ordo ab chaos, which is order out of chaos. Everything doesn't work, but it's working, you know? Everything out of whack, but it keeps running. So, like, for instance, I was watching RT this morning, and it was a Greek white woman. She was the president of the Communist Party over there. And they were asking her about, well, what's going on with the refugee crisis in Europe? She said, well, what's happening is that Greece and countries in the EU and NATO, they're not ruled by their own country anymore. They're ruled by Brussels, right? They're controlled by NATO and the EU. And that NATO and the EU, they only want to help the beast, by the way, according to the Bible. They only want to help the nations out when they send their bodies out there to go kill these other nations in Africa or the Middle East. You got Edomites going out there bombing these countries, right? She says, yeah, but what happens when the refugees come to Greece? Because that's the first place they end up. They end up in Greece, they end up in Italy, in Spain, because that's on the coast, and that's where they go across from the Mediterranean. So she said, she broke it down straight up. She said, we're not controlled by them. We're not controlled by ourselves. We're controlled by Brussels. And the refugees are coming in because the so-called white man does nothing but bomb the shit out of them. So where else are they going to go? So they go to the countries that bombed them. And the so-called white man, he doesn't have the infrastructure or the money to deal with that. And you can see it happening here in America.
Yep.
There's no money, there's no infrastructure for all these guys that are just literally out their mind. The brother and I were walking to get the tripod, and there's some random dude, could have been a Jake, he's an Edomite guy. Older guy, he's trying to talk to us about Kawhi Leonard or whatever. And he was all, yeah, man, you guys from the city? You guys from here? We're like, no, we're from around the Bay. He's like, yeah, man, I can't live here. And he said he moved out to Eugene. Oregon. I can't live. These people are schizophrenic. There's too many locos, man. Too many crazy people out here. And he's like, you don't know if you can step out, you could get killed. And he's a San Francisco born and raised type of guy, man. So I showed you that. Oh, get the camera on that bug out over there. Just talk. Spin, see? Yeah. And the Lord is actually plaguing these people's minds. That's part of the pestilence, man. It's part of the disease. It's all part of the so-called white man going down, man.
That's right.
And these other nations wanted to destroy this place.
Yep.
Because look what happens. Look at these Americans.
Yep.
Zombie land.
And it literally is zombie land, man. And there's a page on Twitter I follow called Zombie SF. And the guy, he just, he just controls the streets. That's a spirit, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
What were you, real quick, you were saying that basically order out of chaos, and it works, but it doesn't work because something that seems bad, Esau just puts a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
You know, okay, put a band on it, okay, it will seem like it's being healed, but it's not being healed.
It's that balm.
Yep.
The Isaiah 47, you know, where you're not going to be able to heal this deadly wound. Okay, because now the wound is putrefying now. You know, now it's stinking. Now everybody can see the wound.
Yeah, hiss. The nations are starting to hiss at it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Oh, we don't want our nation. Well, America, right, used to be the greatest nation on the planet Earth, according to the so-called white man. Right? That was self-proclaimed. All they talk about Independence Day is that America is the greatest nation on the planet Earth. They weren't saying that this year, man. For some reason, only one guy was saying it, but he's a complete bug out, Donald Trump, right? He was saying they took over airports in the Revolutionary War. You know, that they had airports during the time of the fucking colonies. Yeah, we took over that. He's a bug out, man. Right? But he's indicative of all these Americans, the way they think, deluded to the point of insanity. And the Most High, he's putting that spirit on all these people here, so these other nations are gonna love bombing this place. They can't wait. They already hate us. So-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. They can give a shit about us, man. They can give a shit, but they really worship this so-called white man, man. They really worship him like he was the God, like he was that guy. Now they're seeing him for what he is, the devil the Bible speaks of, and even worse, lower than feces. Okay, a real animal.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man.
Yeah, that's right. Your wine is your philosophies. That's why you in these countries, or that's why you claim you're in these countries, or you have the democracy, or you got to give them freedom, liberty. All right, to press forth your ways upon these other nations in their country, man. To turn these other countries to Babylon, pretty much, man. Right?
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire his head.
You're never satisfied. All right, you want more and more and more, and that's why you over here in these other countries. You want their resources. You want to set up public governments. All right, you want to control them in their land, man. All right, and these countries are seeing that, and that's why they're banding up together to come up against Chief of America. All right, Babylonian Edomites, man.
And his is death and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, wherever the so-called white man goes, death follows. Okay? All right? And these nations see that, man. It's in your history. Everything is being
Gathering unto him all nations.
That's right. That's what you're doing. You're gathering unto all nations, man. And guess what? These nations are being gathered against you. Right?
And
From
he,
the UK? Yeah. You know the UK is going down, right? just as all the other nations in the EU and NATO, they're going down. Why? You know why they're going down? You know why they're going down? Because the Most High is destroying them.
That's right.
The Most High God, who you call God is destroying the so-called white man's power structure in all these different nations. The reason why is because the white man went around the whole planet Earth destroying people and killing people.
Yep.
Get Malachi the 4th chapter. Just give me one line. What do you guys believe?
So what's going to happen? All you so-called white people are going to get hit with nuclear missiles. Because remember World War I and World War II, that was white-on-white violence. All right? And it's going to get to the point where all these nations say,
no more of that. We're going to shoot missiles on Britain, on the United States. It's going to be destroyed, all right? And then your elites, the elites that control Britain, okay, we're going to put them in hardcore slavery, all right?
Right.
Are you guys anti-white?
Excuse me?
Are you guys anti-white?
No, we're anti-so-called white people, which is anti-Edomites.
Anti-Edomites.
Anti-Edomites, because there's no such thing as white or black. The term white was actually brought up first put into play in the 1600s in Virginia. Okay, before that, nobody was calling themselves white.
Online.
You're going into slavery,
We're
according to the Bible. Yes, you are.
You are in vacation in the Brexit, man. You got pure hell out there.
What was that?
You want that, or you're
Oh, the
warning
Bible
against
says that. But we want the Lord's will, the will of the Heavenly Father. That's what we want.
Well, you know what? Bring out a scripture. We'll bring out a scripture. Get Revelation 13. We're going to hit you with a scripture. We're going to leave the scripture in slavery.
We're gonna read it. We're gonna read what it says right here.
Revelation 13 and 9.
You want to bring it back? Or you want
This is gonna explain everything. Right?
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Okay, listen up.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So who was people on the transatlantic slave trade?
Tell me, you want this to happen?
Well, it's gonna happen, whether we want it or not. Whether we want it or not, it's gonna happen.
So why are you bothering to tell people?
Holy Father and His Son.
You're not warning people, you're just...
No, we are warning them. We're warning you. We're warning you.
So what do you want me to do?
Listen. Let us speak.
Well, let me finish reading. I'll tell you what you can do. Give me Lamentations 4:1. Read this.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
The
sword.
British Empire, they said the sun never set on Britannia, right? Well, why was that? Because they slaughtered everybody that didn't want to bow to the queen, right? Or the king, or whatever the hell it was that time. And so, you killed with the sword, now you're going to be killed with the sword. That's why the thermonuclear missiles are going to destroy Britain, destroy America completely. Okay? Keep going.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
All right, get
Well,
this
good luck,
right here.
guys. I'm going to go.
Oh, no, this is our advice for you.
Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
Enjoy San Francisco. Enjoy your vacation. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Keep going.
that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Keep going.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
And this is the cup that we had to drink. Hardcore slavery. All right. Now it's your turn. So enjoy your time as a free so-called white man in America. Because this whole reality, this whole power structure, the Most High is destroying in front of your eyes. And go straight, take a left on 7th Street, take a right on Oddfellows Way, and you'll see post-apocalyptic America right there. All right.
Okay, good luck, guys.
All right. Keep reading.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah, and he's drunk, and he's drunk. He's a drunk. These guys they're out and about, man. The so-called white man, right? He can't cover himself no more, man. He can't say, "Well, I'm a white man. I'm a God-fearing white man." There's no such thing. Okay, you're an Edomite, right? And you got a target on your back. The Heavenly Father wants to kill your ass. Okay, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, He's ready to put chains on you. Keep going.
Punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's almost done. All right? Because the hardcore bondage that's done to Dustin, so-called white men. Hey, some of the shit Esau be doing in Florida, right? Some of that fuck shit you devils be doing out in the South. I watched that. I'm like, man, that would never happen here. And if it was happening, that dude's gonna get a knock on his door, man, and someone's gonna blow his brains out. It's just different. But it's getting to the point where Esau, he's gonna come back in that zone. He's coming back in that zone, and Jake is just fed up with it, man. Which is gonna lead to the race wars.
Well, it talks about Judah and how who shall rouse Judah up.
And it's gonna be ultimately the spirit, right? It's gonna be you goddamn devils and your fuck shit you like to do, man. Yeah, earlier the cops are harassing bros and shit. Just being complete assholes, man. You don't think the angels see that? That's why you cops walking around trigger happy and bugged out all the time, because you know the Lord's gonna kill your ass soon, man. Chances are you may get killed by a friendly fire by one of your bros. Was it the video? He sent it out. The dude tased his own guy. He tased his partner. He got hit with the bunnies in the back. Keep going.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So it's Esau, right? You saw that bug out on World Star. We're gonna put you back in slavery. What? When? When? How? Go ahead. Devil. You devils ain't gonna do shit, man. All right, you Edomites, you eat every day Edomites, this upcoming Edomite generation. You just want to be niggas, man.
Yep.
You don't want to do that. And then not only that, you don't even know what you are sexual orientation wise. These people just come out and they're just, oh, I'm gay, but I'm straight. I'm straight, but I'm gay stuff. It doesn't make any sense, man. But that's because the so-called white man, you're at the end, man. You're at the final bout right now. Okay, keep going.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, and thine iniquity, you so-called white people, the Most High hasn't visited yet. He's visiting it right now, here and there. All right, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it again with thermonuclear missiles, right? And ultimately with Yahweh Shai, when Yahweh Shai returns with the chariots with the mighty angels and 144,000. Right there. Brothers are sending out beautiful articles this week. What's that? What is that? What's that gonna do? Is that gonna stop the problem? So what's you want that? Esau, see, that's how Esau thinks. He thinks about what you want. It ain't up to us, man. None of this is up to us. It's all up to the will and power of Yahweh Shai, all right? He's calling the shots. He's operating, man. He's pulling the strings. Why do you think all this hell's happening here? I was watching a video earlier on my little Twitter where they go around interviewing the bug-outs on the streets. And this white woman looked like hell, like she just returned from hell. All right? She just got out of bed with Satan, woke up, no shoes on, just creeping around. A guy interviewed her, saying, how long have you been out here in the city? And like 8 years. She's not even from out here, but she came here whacked out of her mind and is even worse off. Are you getting the services you need? Are you getting help? No, I'm not. Of course not, man. But she actually is. She's getting her services, man. She's getting drugs, all right? Getting dragged out and beaten every night. Okay? It's the type of shit that happens out here on these streets. And the Lord is going to do that to every last one of you so-called white people soon, all right? You're not going to be able to live your life freely anymore. And it's going to start with what? This World War III kicks off. And this economic collapse kicks off. These other nations, they're going to force, you're talking about, we're putting sanctions on this. Hey man, these nations are going to put a sanction on America, then what's going to happen? You people ain't going to get nothing in here. Everything you got comes from another place. Embargo. Hey, Nate Satan.
Well, if I could say, because you know, in NATO, okay, you can only deal with these nations. If I allow you to deal with these nations, but you know what's gonna happen to America? These other nations, they gonna band together, say we're gonna put sanctions on your ass until you get right.
Yeah.
And everything's gonna stop, all imports, because nothing is really exported out here. Okay? Everything is imported. Your food, the majority of your food is imported. All your goods are imported. Your technology is imported. Everything's imported.
Yep.
So if it's a blockade, everything's gonna stop.
And
boom, just like that.
And these other nations, their not their justification, their reason or their motivation to export their goods to America to sell is for the American dollar. When the American dollar's gone, they don't want to sell it shit to you.
Right. And then also what proves that is China won the trade war with the U.S. Okay, Huawei, they had a takeoff ban from Huawei. Okay, so basically America is losing all power out there. Okay, they literally just lost the trade war with China.
And then all these other nations, they even said it. Well, really, this guy Trump, he's just an idiot. He's a retard. And then what's his name? Kim Jong-un. They asked him like, "Oh, what do you want to? Were you to talk about anything with Trump?" Like, no, we're just gonna shake hands and say hi. That's it. It's all show, man. They know that dealing with America is that they'll say one thing and they do the exact opposite. But that's how the so-called white man has always operated, man. When the brothers were talking about earlier about how this devil came out the caves, the Most High had to put a spirit on his ass to make him operate like an actual human. Same thing happened when you came here to the Americas. You landed on Plymouth Rock. You didn't know how to survive a winter, like a dumbass, man. You crossed the Atlantic unprepared, didn't know what was going on, and the Gadites had to fucking resuscitate your ass, man. Oh, Jamestown. Jamestown, I think that's in Virginia. That place got wiped out multiple times, man. Esau just died off. They couldn't survive. They just kept dying off, so they kept bringing more Edomites there, man. To the point where Gad just had to show them how to get down.
The Lord had to build them up.
Yeah, the Lord had to civilize you. Yet they were the most. We went around civilized y'all. Nah, man. It's all everything you learn is a fucking lie, man.
I was thinking about meditating that through this week. Everything that you see as far as nobility, so to speak, and how you present yourself, mannerisms and stuff like that. Etiquette. That was all from Jake. Esau took that, man. Esau took all that and then tried to bring himself to be that nobleman.
The King's English.
The family line, the different family lines. He took the names of the family lines.
Those are all. We did that. Okay, we civilized it. We made it what it is. All the style, elegancy. Okay, you go to parts of Granada, right? You see all the architecture, the Moors. Who did that, man? Israelites did it, and there's a reason why it's still there, because we did it.
Yeah, some of the best architecture is during the Holy Roman Empire. That's when Jake really had, the resources. They put everything into that. That's why the Most High destroyed it, But some of the greatest architectures during that period of the Holy Roman Empire with Jake was ruling.
All those castles, you go to the Scotland, right?
Those churches.
Those big churches. Well, Notre Dame, right? Everyone got all heartbroken because of that. Jake built that, man. Edomites didn't build that. That's why you think it was never built again. Because Esau does not know how to build elegant beauty. He's only into just violence and death and destruction. Okay?
Well, their architecture is different style. Esau. You go into the Renaissance period, you see the rebirth of the Roman style.
The Roman and Greek.
But before that, we got a whole different spirit. The Rome, they use those arches. They're heavy into using those arches. That came back into play during the Renaissance era. The reason why you don't know how to rebuild the Notre Dame church, he didn't build it.
Yep.
This thing got all this technology. You mean to tell me the schematics ain't sitting around somewhere? The reason why he couldn't rebuild it because he ain't the one that built it.
Yep. And not only that, they call that the Gothic style, right?
Okay.
They call that buttresses. They call it Notre Dame, that type of style. The ceilings that just go way up there, man.
Well, just look at Esau's style. His style is fucking skyscrapers. Just fucking plain building that shoot directly in the sky, man.
Fallacies. They're just fallacies.
No style.
His style is disgusting, man. His style is phalluses, obelisks, okay? Stuff he got from the Egyptians. Because the Greco-Romans, they got a lot of their shit from the Egyptians during the time of Solomon, all right? Well, they went over there and they burned down the Library of Alexandria like a bunch of idiots, which shows you how stupid the so-called white man is, man. They burned a library down that had all this knowledge in it. You know why? Because it had his history in it, and how his ass came out the caves, man, and how everybody kicked his ass to get to the caves, man. They were following his ass, all the way from the time of him being Esau. You got something, bro?
Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Yeah, the men that be at peace with thee have deceived thee. All these nations North Korea. They're so-called at peace with America, but they're not. They don't want to give up their weapons. Kim Jong-un, yeah, we'll talk about it. Maybe your people and my people, we'll talk about it. But is he really going to give up those weapons? No way. He's going to use them.
Yep.
All right, he wants to use them here in America. And that spirit that he's in, all these other nations are going to jump on that wave real soon. Keep going.
And prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a rule unto thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Yeah, the wise men out of Edom, because so-called white man, your wisdom is a bunch of BS. Everyone's starting to find out that it's all bullshit. Your knowledge, all right, your creation story, nobody believes that. Your way of economics, yeah, because you got this whole world on your vibration of economics. The economics only works because you go to war all the time. That's why you're in a force these nations to go to that war with you, man. Everyone's going to be forced to fight the war. There's going to be no other option. Why? There's going to be no food on the table. All right? There's going to be no peace in the land.
Yep.
All you're going to have is guns, weapons, and bullets. You can see in America, they say they got, what? How many guns per person?
Man, I forgot.
Right?
Yeah.
There's about 300 million Americans. They got over 500 million guns or whatever. That's going to be used in the Civil War here.
They just in California, they just had a spike in gun purchases because they bought the institute, I believe, a new law or something.
Yeah, every time the so-called white man tries to institute new law
Yep.
against guns, what does it do? It
Guns.
bumps up the guns. And then I was watching a program on that. This devil, man, he actually fucks around with the stock market and sells his stocks when they go high because they understand that the gun sales are going to spike.
Gun.
And they sell their stocks when they spike, and they buy them up when it drops again, man. It's all a scheme.
Yep.
And these other nations, they're sick of it. They're sick of this scheming devil, man.
That's right.
And it starts with here in America, in Britain, like the UK, the bloke that came up here earlier. There we go.
Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau?
Understanding out of the Mount Esau, the so-called white man, you don't understand a damn thing. You're to go back to your brutal, beastly state of just violence. That's why you have Donald Trump up and off. And then everybody that voted for this guy, they feel like, oh, I was watching a thing on Twitter. They had like an independence march. And then a fucking Edomite, they had like a dog kennel cage. He went in the cage and was mocking what they're doing to the Mexicans of the Northern Kingdom. They're not really Mexicans, right? The vast majority of them are indigenous people, okay?
Yeah.
From Guatemala, Maya people. Guatemala, from Honduras, from El Salvador.
Okay.
They're actually indigenous, native people. Israelites. And a lot of them don't even speak fucking Spanish. They speak their native tongue. And they're putting them in these cages. And the Edomite went in the cage. Oh, get me out of here, Obama! Just mocking. Everyone's all laughing, waving flags. What is that going to lead to, man? It's going to lead to death and destruction in the Civil War here.
Yep.
That's how these Edomites feel, and they act out upon it by voting for that guy, man.
Yep.
Voting for that asshole. You know?
And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
And then every one of the mount NATO, EU, peace. All right? And a lot of these heathen nations, crypto troops running, right? Russia, Ukraine, Zakistan, Turkey, America, a lot of these, Colombia, Mexico, those Edomites run these countries. The Most High is going to destroy them all.
Right.
That's why it's so fucked up all over the world, because Edomites control it.
Yep.
And you can't have an Edomite in power, because when the Edomite is in power, nothing but wickedness is spread throughout the earth.
That's right.
Keep going.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. So the shame, they call it America's original sin, right? Slavery and genocide. I think I was watching the guy Cornell West, and they were speaking on what they were saying. There's something about America, and they were like, yeah, the original sin. And he's a black man, right? Cornell. He's like, hey, stop that. You forgot. Before we got here on slave ships, what was happening, man? You were slaughtering the North American Indians, slaughtering the Central Americans, slaughtering Ephraim, and slaughtering Simeon, man. Asher, you was killing them by the millions, man. A lot of people want to slip down on the rug. This devil ain't stopped ever since.
Yep.
He ain't fucking let his foot off the gas.
Gun.
Right? So these Edomites, you got a lot of shit to pay for, man.
That's right.
That's why the Lord's gonna annihilate you.
Yep.
Right? It's in your bones, man.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah, that shame is covering you. And that's why the Lord's going to cut you off forever. When you get cut off forever, we're going to exterminate every last one of you devils.
That's right.
Do you like that? Yes. I was just being an asshole to the guy. I didn't want to give him, I didn't want him to get the answer that he wanted,
Okay.
right? I was playing with him, man. Yes, I want that. Of course! I wanted that before the truth. Fuck, man.
Okay.
You get to the point of studying and learning to you understand that everything is fucked up because of these so-called white people. That is why the world is fucked up.
That's right.
Because these goddamn devils, man. Edomites. And then you learn about the scripture. Oh, there you go. That makes perfect sense. It's Esau, man.
Yep.
He's the root of he's the problem. He's the main guy. He's the cancer of the earth. Everywhere he goes, he brings nothing but death, destruction, disease, pestilence, and war. That's the shame that's covering all you Edomites, so-called white people. And your little Edomite kids, man, you
Yep.
gotta raise them up right. You gotta raise them up right. Tell them how they got this land, man. By being the devil.
And the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his foreigners, his forces, and foreigners, entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem.
Yeah, cast lots upon Jerusalem. That's what you did, man. You put us up on auction blocks.
Okay.
You divided us up, man. You divided us up. When you took our land, Jerusalem. You divided it up. You divided. Oh, Antioch, you can have that. Oh, you can have this part. And then when you came over here, when you took over West Africa, you divided that up. Oh, Belgium, you can have this. Germany, you have that. Britain, you got this. Why do you think it's all fucked up over there? Same thing happened in South America. You split it down the middle. All right, this is Spanish, this is Portuguese. Casting lots for us, man. Do we have a say? We weren't even fucking human, according to you goddamn devils, man.
Okay.
That's how sick and deprived the mind of the so-called white man is. To the point where he had to justify his wickedness by saying we weren't even human. How stupid can you be? And the only guy that believed that was his bread ass and all these dumbass heathen nations that followed him. Keep going.
No, that right there is talking about when the Babylonians came here.
Right.
Okay.
Took over parts of our land.
Okay.
Breaking that brotherly covenant.
Yep. Okay.
It says, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them.
Okay.
But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
And you can see that by that ark of, what's that called? Arch Titus. Ark of Titus.
Yep.
They celebrated the sacking of Jerusalem.
Yep.
Right? And then when the Babylonians took us down, the Edomites were actually helping. They were saying, raise it, raise it.
Yeah, okay.
They were supporting them, man. Oh, they're over here. This is where they at. They're being scouts to the Babylonians to enslave us, man. Okay? That's what your Edomites were doing. Supporting us going down, breaking the brotherly covenant. When you're supposed to be helping us. And you did that again, man. We're going to make a deal. We're going to work with you. But the whole time, you wanted to break us down.
Yep.
You had ulterior motives. And then you say, oh, it's no hard feelings. Get over closer.
Well, that arch is still standing until
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
As a testament to Rome conquering the southern kingdom. They didn't tear that down. It's still up there. Which proves, that's an even deeper cut on these so-called Jews, man. These rats over there in Israel, they holler anti-Semitism all damn day. But why they still got that arch over there in Rome? Ain't that anti-Semitic, supposedly?
Okay.
Because they know that had nothing to do with it, man. They weren't the people that got conquered by the Romans during that time.
Yeah, they're hit. The anti-Semitism only goes back to the fucking 1920s. What so-called these crazy made it up just like everybody else. They're not offended by that. They were the one guy saying, go ahead and vote.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
And that's what so-called white people continue to do to this day. Calls all types of different names, jokes. A lot of these, with the minstrel show, a lot of this foreign entertainment was what?
Okay.
Mocking so-called black people.
Yep.
Judah. No one else. were mocking Chinese. You made a whole industry just making fun of black men. Right? Blackface, all that goes back to the so-called white man entertaining other white people by mocking the so-called black people.
Gun.
You're here a slave to, and you make it your own. And you honor those fucking devils, man. Those guys died, but they had heart. I think I did a video with knock on it. They had judgment come right after they made all that. The most like brought all kinds of death on those guys. Dudes that they can enjoy their fortune. And that's what's going to happen here to America. These elites, they're not going to enjoy their new world order. When they get their R3 microchip, they're going to be like, yes, we did it. They're toasting glasses and shit, you know? Not knowing that's the end of their ass, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we finally conquered the world. Get that from me?
Job 20 and 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
So-called white people, your bones are full of the sins of your youth, all right? Going all the way back to your forefathers. That ain't leaving. Just like all the bullshit that Judah had to go through in slavery, that shit got carried on, man, passed down. The way Jake operates, the shit Jake does, you see it, you hate it, but that's because they went through hardcore slavery, man. It's generational. It's no different than the so-called white man in the oppressor seat. You've been oppressing people for so long, and you gotta fucking carry that on. You carry it on. It's in your bones. Read it again.
Job 20 and 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth.
The sin of your youth goes all the way back to what we're reading about that. Okay? You breaking the Bubbly covenant. You supported the other nations to take us down. That's what it goes all the way back to.
You paid. When he was Esau, Genesis 27:41, he had hatred in his heart for Jacob. That's against the law, man. That's iniquity. You know, and then like the elder just said, Cain. We're really going all the way back to the serpent, man. The serpent had a problem with Adam and Eve being connected to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So what did he do? He implied in his mind, I'm overthrown. I'm gonna give him a way that's gonna cause him to fall, man. So he can die.
Like him.
Yep.
And what happened? They were all naked, man. Meaning they had nothing to cover their shame. And then what covers your shame? Righteousness. Okay? And we made them wicked like him. And that's what this devil's all about.
Yep.
You see it, you see what don't be talking about a homosexual agenda. It's an Edomite agenda, all right? It's to make everybody an Edomite, wicked and evil. And take no account for their actions. Everything is do as thy will, everything's satanic and wicked and left-handed.
Which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asp within him.
Yeah, it's a bowl of asp within him. He's just a snake and a dirty demon, man, from the inside out. No matter what he tries to do, it always comes back out, man. The Edomite, so-called white man. You're the devil the Bible speaks of, right? And all you turistas, you come to America, enjoy it. You're going to get hit with missiles soon, right? You're going to sit on the needle. You're going to have to go home and get a shot. Tetanus shot or two. You're going to go, a lot of these people are going to come to America, they're going to return to the country with a disease that they got from over here. Keep going.
He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
Yeah, all these riches that the so-called white man swallowed, the Most High is going to force you to vomit it up. Because everything you got is through thievery. Like all this money that's getting thrown around, this new tech money, all this money that's supposedly supposed to help the homeless. He's filling his own pockets, man. Right? All the oil he wants to get in Venezuela. Okay, all the oil he wants to get, all the energy he wants to get in Iran. The Lord's gonna force him to vomit that up soon. Through what? Through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're coming back with the chariots, right? Keep going.
The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison fast. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Yeah, you're not gonna get to enjoy any of the good things of the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? You're not gonna get to enjoy this bullshit ass world, this realm, after you get your R4D microchip going. When the missiles hit, you're gonna be sitting back in your lair. There's like a Dr. You get that fucking lair, right? In there, the lair of evil, right? You're so Jake will knock on the door, man. Bust that shit down, man. All right?
That which you labor for shall you restore.
Yeah, that which you labor for, you shall restore, man. You're gonna have to fix everything up, devil. With your bare hand, manpower, 100% manpower. It's gonna be Edomite built. You better work your asses off, man. There's gonna be millions of Edomites gonna die that first day. We're literally gonna have to the Lord is gonna put the spirit on us to force y'all to reproduce in mass numbers, man. And then we're gonna bring some of you back to life. Just keep building, man. Keep building, man. Well, whipping your back. Whip your back, man. The law says, well, you're only supposed to flog a man how many times? 8 times? This devil used to flog us 50, 60 times. Flog us to death when we were in slavery. So just wait till we get the power, man. This block is too heavy. The pure hell is gonna fall upon you.
That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down.
Yeah, you ain't gonna enjoy shit.
That's
Esau.
right.
You're gonna build palaces, you're gonna build roads. Esau, we're not gonna let you touch a road. We're gonna have Edomites have a special trail of butter. Think nothing but hell coming upon you, damn devil.
Well, you look at the back of the dollar, right? You got the capstone, and you got the sand in there. The weapons, Norvo, Oro, Sephora, our enterprise is successful New World Order. He ain't gonna be able to enjoy that, man. And this nigga been labored for years trying to establish that thing, man. Going all the way back to May 1st, 1776. We in 2019 right now. He's still working toward that agenda, man. But the Most High, Yahweh Shai, is not going to allow this devil to fully succeed, man. He's going to sit there while the scriptures tell you, it might be in there. Yeah.
Kind. Yeah.
Poured into his substance shall the restitution be.
Everything.
Yep.
All that gold, silver that these damn devils got locked up. And the Rothschilds, man, they got gold, full of gold and silver, different precious stones, man.
Yep.
They got gold that they stole from the Arawak and the Taino Indians up in there, man. Gold that they stole from Jake during the medieval time. Yeah. They still got that, man.
Well, the Lord, they say the Lord's challenge, right?
Yep.
The one that the Lord actually used to drink out of at the Last Supper. You know they got that shit, man. The King David's sword, his crown, they got that, man. They got all that. They dug up his bones, man. They're gonna fuck you devils up, man. Right? And then everything's gonna be restored. The spirit, all those weapons that was Jake's, like we built, our handles made just for us. We're gonna get it back, man.
Yep.
This devil had this for all these years. 1,000 years he had our shit. We're gonna just shine it up. Whack! Cut your fucking head off. Chop your fucking head off. What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna chop his head off. Right?
That's right.
He shall not rejoice therein.
And then we're gonna screw back on and kick your ass, man. We can go back to work. Read that again.
And he shall not rejoice therein.
You're not gonna rejoice, man. Esau, oh man, Esau's not gonna have a little grin in the kingdom. It's gonna be banned. A happy Edomite is not gonna be existing in the kingdom of heaven, man. You're gonna be just like these Edomites out here. You're gonna be like them, the ones that are just totally gone, just dragging their feet. They got the crocodile infection, just overtaking their bodies. You devils, get prepared, man. Get prepared. Keep going. Just like how we're preparing through the spirit, you devils got to prepare in the spirit. You see this, all right? Keep going.
Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor. Because he hath finally taken away an house which he builded not.
Finally take taking away a house which you build it not. Who does that all over the world? That is the so-called white man's status quo. All right, this is MO. That's what he does everywhere he goes. Just knocking shit over, bulldozing shit. You go to the Amazon right now, you got Edomites clear cutting the rainforest. Who in the history of the world has ever done that?
Well, you know, Amazon hit me.
No, devil, all right? You were the only guy that did it, man. Keep going. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings,
Yep.
injuries, and riches got by deceit,
That's it.
the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Read that again.
Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings,
Unrighteous dealings. America was built on unrighteous dealings, all right? Starting with the pilgrims on Plymouth Rock. Oh, from Cristobal Colon on the island of Puerto Rico, the island of Hispaniola. You're over here trying to be God to them, you end up just slaughtering their ass. That's an unrighteous dealing. Keep going.
because of unrighteous dealings,
Injuries, court. You could civil suit somebody for injuries, bodily harm or mental.
Yep.
And all the injuries you cause to the earth. You know, the earth is, they said, oh, the earth is out of whack. They got Europe is on fire, right, from exhausting heat wave. You got whales beaching themselves on an enormous rate. Those are injuries. You injured the earth. You're injuring the animals. You're injuring everybody. Keep going.
And riches got by deceit.
Yeah, riches got by deceit. All the riches, your substance, you got through deceit. None of it was fairly won. So-called white man, you always want to talk about how you got shit fair and square. We all love the life over here. Bunch of BS. You stole everything.
Yeah.
And then when we try to bring ourselves up, you kick us back down. You run it back. This isn't working. This flooding with crap. Oh, it's flooding with games. Let's give them an institution like the education system. Destroy their minds. Keep going.
And riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another. So so-called white man, the kingdom's gonna translate right to us. Not to Moab, not to Ammon. Okay, because you operate just like this devil. Okay? Hey, I was talking to my brother, Ammon. How Ammon, Most High gave him a little bit of power for that one season. He went wild on Moab. Raping their king. He said he killed a million Chinese. Right? He was going wild on that. And that was just that was like not even a decade of power. So the Lord's gonna put us above all these nations, man. And none of you nations, all that shit you've been doing, the Lord's judging you for it. That's why you got hit with them bombs. Because you don't know how to be righteous, man. Is good on that? And their kingdom is gonna be translated to us, man. 'Cause right now, it's clear to see who has authority over this realm, this plane. I mean, this plane we're on. Okay, so-called white man. He's running the show. And tell me he's not. Tell me he's fucking not. Is good on that? Back up there. A few verses up.
It's Job 20 and 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
You're not going to get none of that. Keep going.
That which he labored for shall he restore.
Yeah, that which you labor for, you shall restore. This hell you put on the earth, you're going to have to restore.
Yep.
And the Lord, man, he's going to do a miracle to get these plastics out of the ocean, man.
Yeah.
It's the point of no return. It's done. You go to some places in the ocean, there's no but trash floating everywhere. They get Hawaii, they call that a paradise. You go to one part of the island, there's no but trash everywhere. Plastic. And who created that? Who's the mastermind behind it? You goddamn devils.
Yep.
In the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna need a cleanup crew. Right? Everything's gonna be pure, pristine, clean. right? In perfect balance with the world, the way it's supposed to be done. Why? Because we're going to be running it.
Okay.
The Israelites, right? The world is made for our sake. And we're not going to be devils like you damn devils are. We're not going to be treating it like you devils treated this earth. Why? Because we give all our glory, we give all the power, all the honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why. Which you don't. What do you guys want? No, but we want to give glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what we want, man. We want Yahweh Shem Yahushua by instituting the law, statutes, and commandments from the Holy Bible. Because you're going to be forced to give glory. That's part of the law. All right? Go.
That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down.
Yeah, you shall not swallow it down. You devils ain't going to eat shit in that day. All the RP, the microchip, thermonuclear missiles are going to be putting all this hell everywhere. Toasting champagne, thinking you made it. Literally thinking you made it, thinking you got it done. You finally got Enterprise going. Albert Pikeman, what was the other devil's name, man? Adam Weishaupt.
Okay.
But those guys are actually living today, and they're gonna be fucking slaves, man.
Yeah.
The first ones.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the first ones. You don't think the elites know that? That's why they're planning to exterminate the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's always been their plan. Keep going.
According to his substance shall the restitution be.
According to your substance, the restitution be. Everything you've got, man, is ours. All right? Everything. Your property in Yasharala. Everything. Esau, you're not going to have any free will in that day. You're not going to. You're going to be told to do nonstop, every day, nonstop. And if you don't want to do it, chop his fucking head off.
Good.
And he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor.
Yep. And you can see that. The poor, starting with the Hebrew Israelites, but everybody's poor now. Why? That's how you soak the white people want to make it. That's why nobody can afford housing here. There's a housing crisis. I wonder why. Because the so-called white people do not know how to operate or rule a society. They're a bunch of devils, man. Sickos. That's why everybody's homeless in the streets. Everyone's on drugs. Everybody's sick. Everyone's dying. There's nothing but war on the horizon. Earthquakes. Because you damn devils, man.
Yep.
There's no hope for you Edomites, man.
Right.
And you little Edomites getting born into society, you're already injected with fucking vaccines. Just wait till you're perfect in the kingdom, man. Just wait till that goes down. You going?
Because
Get your first whip. He's how he likes to speak the baby. You're going to have a ham out there and whip them. You going?
Because he hath violently taken away the house which he built it not.
Yeah. Fucking devils. Keep going.
Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly.
You're not going to feel quietness in your belly. Hey, at every turn, there's going to be terror on every side. Right? You're not going to be able to enjoy anything. He's not enjoying it now.
Yep.
You know these elites are stressing.
Yeah. Is that 47? Yep.
Going through all these seances, Satan telling him what to do, he's doing it in the plan going south, man.
Yep.
He's bugging out right now.
Good.
Yeah, he's on his 5th heart transplant, trying to see it, trying to make it to the chip. As long as I make it to the chip. As long as I can make it to the chip, maybe I'll be okay. And now they want to freeze themselves.
Buggy.
Man, we may just put a experiment in its ass. Keep going.
He shall not save that which he desires. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency,
Yeah, you run everything, Esau. You control it all. Right, you got all the money. Because you make money. You invent it.
Yep.
You print it for free. You're like, you think you're God. You're at the fullness of your efficiency, okay? What was it, 1776? Damn near 300 years later, 350 years later. You're in straits, man. These other nations caught up to you, devil.
Yep.
They got the weapons. They got the armies. And you know what? The Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to get on them and destroy you. Okay? To come together and shoot missiles on your lives. Keep going.
every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
It says, kill all humans. Meat bags had your choice. On the shirt. Which that's the will of the so-called white people. Okay? To make the world a place uninhabitable world. We're talking about all those post-apocalyptic films, right? Everything's uninhabitable. No more food. Everything's done. Why? Oh, humanity did it. No, you fucking Edomites did it, man.
Yep.
Before you devils came over here, everything was fine, man. Well, not really. Because you had our people going up,
Okay.
right? Worshipping other gods. But apart from that, everything else was... They cancer on the earth to bring judgment on us. So we can drink of that cup. So that we can come back now and prophesy the downfall, you damn devils. Keep going.
When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, well, but as soon as that shit comes in, and then these devils, right? Because they think that the missiles that third plague.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we got rid of finally Agenda 21. We already got rid of 2/3 of the world's population by the press of a button, while they're shacked up in their evil lairs. Keep going.
He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike through it.
Yeah, get that. Iron weapon. Right here. Read that again.
Job 20 and 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Mr. Silent, bow of steel shall strike through. You did the video, right? That's it, man. It's the bow of steel. It's the iron weapon. Right? Keep going.
It is drawn and cometh out of the body.
Yeah, because the iron weapon, it ain't rain. This was written in the ancient times, man. The vision was the thermonuclear missile, okay?
Probably.
It was the vision. The vision was the thermonuclear missile raining down, destroying America. That was the vision. No other time has that ever happened. Why? Because it's going to happen. Right? It's the prophecy. That's what they call it, prophecy. Something that is said that will happen. Right? And this it is. You're telling me there's nuclear weapons in the Bible? Yes. All right. The end of the world is in the scripture.
Yea, the glistering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
Yeah, terror is going to be upon you because that consuming fire ain't going to stop. Man. Coast to coast, all of America is going to be devoured by that consuming fire. And you can see this place, man. There's like a hangover here after that homosexual, you know? It's dead out here.
Yeah.
Nobody out here. The party too fucking hard on them.
Yep. Through.
Nobody got no money, man.
Nobody got money. The rage.
2 weeks of partying.
Too much party. Go ahead.
All darkness shall be hid in his secret places.
Yeah. Keep going.
A fire not blown shall consume him.
Yeah. Fire not blown shall consume it. Yeah, because the thermonuclear missiles, it doesn't need to be blown. All right? It's a combustion. Okay? It's a reaction. They call it a nuclear reaction. So one boom, 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 boom. It's a chain reaction. And the spirit of the angels and the actual spirit of Yahweh is going to be in that fire, man.
Yep.
Because we go and get rid of every last soul in America. Take it back into the heavens.
Damn.
All in one swoop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking amazing, man.
Cut.
Think about that?
Yeah. The real
Think
stuff.
about that?
Yeah.
These people, they know that it's going to happen. And when that earthquake happened, right, these people are shitting themselves.
Yep.
Just wait until the Lord really brings it, man. When he really puts that fire on it.
Yeah, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Straight up.
7.1, man, this place. 8 point something here on San Andreas. But you know the Lord, he don't play. He don't do that 9.9. He don't do that astronomical earthquake.
Cut.
It may last a minute or two. Woo. Some of these earthquakes, it last 10 seconds. That's pure hell. 5 seconds.
That's pretty hell.
A whole minute long.
Come on, bro.
A minute long.
Cut.
You know the tremor? Well, during they call it the one in 1913, right? The last fuck up of San Francisco? 1906. They said they had the worst part was the tremors. That big shit killed it, but the tremors were fucking up all the The gas line. The aftershocks. Boom, it hit the gas line because of fires. They'll put it on fire here. The tremor hit and cause another fire. It raised the whole city.
That's all we're trying to do.
But this time, the Lord is not going to allow America to rebuild.
Keep on still there and Malachi the first chapter.
Yep.
Shall build when I will go down. This is going to be the last time Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to destroy you Edomites, man.
That's right.
But you got to say in the world, I ain't going back and forth with you. I ain't going back and forth with you Edomites, man.
Yep.
He ain't going to rise up, this Most High will get pissed off, let you establish a society built upon wickedness, then he throw you down, then you come back. And the Most High ain't doing that, man.
Yep.
This is the last go around, like the elder brought out Lamentation 4:21 earlier. Now it's your time to go down, man.
That's right.
And since the nation of Israel is never going to go off again, there's no reason for the Most High to allow you to come back into power, man. This is it for you. All right? After the Most High does what he does here in America, you red Hebrew Edomites, this is the last hoorah for you.
That's
You
right.
ain't going to come back into power. You ain't going to rise into prominence anymore, man. Okay? You ain't going to be able to walk freely up and down the earth, man. You're going to be shocking up where you belong. I got a set too.
Yeah, some parts of the world, you got guys that never even been off an island, you know. Esau, you're gonna have one destination every day, man. To the fucking place where you're gonna build our kingdom back up.
Well, same thing for Jake. When we was in slavery, we couldn't roam around
Yep.
the fucking country.
Yep.
He was in the field, and then you went back to your slave quarters. And same thing for you,
Good.
man. You gonna work, then you gonna take your ass back to your home where you gonna sleep at night, man. You ain't gonna be able to walk around the kingdom and enjoy the kingdom, look at the sights. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
man.
see the golden walls. All right, the heathen, they gonna be able to do that. You red Hebrew Edomites, you gonna be in your home, man.
Yeah. During the ribbon cutting, right? You know, the grand palaces we built, right? That you devils built we had you lay the foundation where millions of Edomites died. Hey, the grand ribbon cutting, you're not gonna be there, man. And if there is an Edomite there, we're gonna stop the fucking ceremony, put his ass back where he belongs. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna go down in the kingdom of heaven.
You gotta remember that all those curses gonna come upon you.
Yep.
What's part of the curses? Thou shalt build a house, but thou shalt not dwell
Dwell
in
in
it.
it, yep.
He gonna build our palaces, and he ain't gonna live in it, man. It's gonna take a long time too, man. You read about Solomon when he had his house built. It
14
took 14 years,
years.
man,
Yep.
to build his house. You know, it's gonna take even longer than that for you to build our house, man. So our house is gonna be on a way different level, way different scale, man. You gonna build it, you ain't gonna live it, man. That's gonna mess your mind. It's like it messed the mind of our people up, man. You gotta build this fat ass house, and then you go back to a shack.
Yeah.
You know.
And a lot of times you're not gonna be able to see it. You're gonna be so far gone in your pit, in your lair that we put your devils in. You're not gonna be able to look at our palace. And see, this is more reason why this place got to be disgusting shit.
You ain't gonna see that in the kingdom.
Nah. No, sir.
This is Jeremiah 30:5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into pillars.
That's right, man.
I'll read it again.
Okay.
It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. And that's what's coming to this place, man. You ain't gonna see people happy in that day, man. All hell is coming to this place. Well, take a trip to Ridgecrest and see if those people got smiles in their face.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Those people shook up from them two earthquakes and the subsequent aftershocks that's happening as we speak, man. Them people in Israel, let's go party, let's turn up, let's go to Barstow, man, have a party. Let's go to Vegas, man. Vegas ain't that far from Ridgecrest.
They felt there.
They ain't in that jovial spirit, that turn up spirit. Let's have fun. All right? It says, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. And the answer to that is no. You don't see men going through labor pains.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. But you don't see men doing that in that day when all hell breaks loose, man.
Screaming like a woman bearing a child.
Hold on to their stomach.
Yep.
You know? Especially when those missiles come, man.
Ooh.
They're gonna be screaming, oh man, Then you got to think about that. They're gonna think about this end.
Yep.
You know, there's nothing I can do to escape. So you know, all kind of emotions gonna be flowing through your body.
Hell.
Yeah, all those emotions that you stalking too.
Yep.
They, you know, because people talk about they have a flash.
Yeah, life.
Their life flash
Yep.
before their eyes.
Yep.
At like a time of like they almost about to die. The light flash before your
They're
eyes.
gonna see all the wickedness they do.
And you're gonna be like, oh shit. But then it's gonna be the reality gonna set. You only gonna have a couple of minutes yet. Those couple of minutes is gonna be the worst time of your life. And you're gonna be trying to die, but the Lord gonna keep shooting you.
You know, the Most High can make that minute feel like
Yeah,
like,
for
you know,
real. For real.
You see, and that's why, man, that is that great judgment. You're like, well, people say, oh, it's gonna be a quick judgment. Like the elder said, hey, the Lord, he can make it happen to where shit gonna slow down, just totally slow down for your ass.
And that usually happens during the
Gun.
your life is about to end. Everything slows down. You can see everything
Yep.
that's going on.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna literally see the missiles coming. You're gonna feel the heat. And the initial exposure, you're gonna feel that heat wave, man. Then you're gonna see that fucking wave coming. It's you know, shit about to. You're trying to brace yourself. You can't brace yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna see your skin
Yep,
evaporating, man.
Yep.
To the point where you don't see anymore. You're gonna be sucked out.
Yep.
It's gonna be bad.
It's
Yep.
gonna be just like that.
And then after your eyes dissolve, you're gonna feel your body disintegrate.
Yeah, it's breaking down. Man.
It's gonna be painful, man. Death by pain.
Yep.
Well, if you look at it, man, if you look at it, it will only make sense. Because why would the Lord save thermonuclear fire for the last destruction? That means that's the worst case scenario. There's nothing, that type of technology, there's nothing else over that. That's the technology to destroy everything in its fucking path. Okay, and to put the most amount of pain on your ass. So it will only make sense that the Lord, he will say that for the last, and why we don't want to be part of that, man, because it's going to be a great torment. It's not going to be, all right, boom, like a gun, you know, you get shot with a gun. This is going to be great torment. Not only in your mind, going to stimulate that torment in your mind, but also it's going to physically manifest in the body.
Yep.
And everything, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your aspirations, and all, it's going to be done. You're not going to have anything. Nobody has ever experienced that in their life. To actually know this is the end, and you're going to think it's the end of all humanity. But the cool thing about it is you're going to actually be seeing the elect get beamed up. So how about that, man? That's going to be...
Well, they're gonna see that first. They're gonna see that before the missile, man.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna realize that those dudes were right, man.
Yep. Too late.
Those dudes were right, man. We're fucking, they're leaving us here. They're gonna be cursing the Most High, man. A lot of them. You're gonna be cursing the Most High right there. Especially you Edomites. You got nothing better to say.
The scriptures tell you they ain't gonna repent after the destruction.
Gun.
While the destruction is happening, they gonna be cursing you how much they shot.
Like my man Charlton Heston in
Yeah.
did it.
You see it bugging out. and that's how quick the destruction can come, man.
Yeah.
It's like you heard that explosion that happened up the street. That's how quick the destruction can come. That's how quick your life can change, man. It says, ask now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah, man, because you know when that fear hits you, you get so scared you can feel your stomach. And then your stomach starts turning. And that's how people kill you. And their face is gonna be pale. You're just gonna, their spirits are gonna want to leave your body. But the Lord's gonna keep it in there.
Yep.
Just so he can cry it out of you. With the thermonuclear missile. And you're not gonna survive all the hell that leads up to that.
Yep.
The pestilence, the famines, the race wars, okay? World War III. You're gonna have to go through all that just to get hit with this. And that's when people are really gonna lose it.
Hey, man, if the Most High keep you alive through all that, he really hates you.
Hell yeah.
Save you for that nuclear destruction. You probably thought you was gonna get away too, man.
Yeah, it's been special. Yeah.
Survived the famine, I'm still here.
Dude.
They had the disease and left. Then you're gonna hear that air raid siren, your fucking heart gonna drop, man. You're gonna see you're gonna hear the announcement, Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, UK, France just shot nuclear missiles.
Out of there.
Well, yeah, that's why these people don't like those stories, these new movies that are coming out to where it will seem like the bad guy wins. You know, they got like Brightburn. You had the story with Thanos. You know, these stories where it will seem like the evil character wins because here it is. You went through all the destruction, you got through it, but then at the end of the movie you get destroyed. That's really the climax of the movie, is you getting hit with a nuclear missile, not you escaping it. The climax for the movie for the elect is the elect getting beamed up and escaping the destruction, and then laughing at the destruction. You know, but for the rest of the people, you know, your story ends at the nuclear missiles, man. Our story through the spirit, it begins. That's where the kingdom of heaven begins, when the destruction of this place, the destruction of the Edomite power system, destruction of the total destruction of America, man.
Isaiah 47:14 says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame."
Woo. Yeah, they should not. You're not gonna. There's no deliverance out of that. The only way to get out of that is to be part of the chosen elect. You get beamed up in a chariot. Because Lord willing, we're part of that number. When you get beamed up in that chariot, you got front row seats. We got front row seats. We're like, whoa, when the seed motherfuckers burning up.
So only with thine eyes shall you see reward of the wicked. Yep.
We're reading about it. How it's gonna go down. The Lord is gonna bring that judgment on everyone here. All the millions, hundreds of millions of people here in America, not to mention all the other places that's going to be.
God.
But this is going to be the grand finale.
Yes, sir.
Of course. All right? That's how the Lord operates.
And then even after the missiles, you're gonna have an earthquake.
Yeah.
It's just like the earthquake that happened down in SoCal. It was 170 miles away from LA, but they felt it down there. They felt it in Las Vegas. You're going to feel the whole earth shake. Anybody that's on the earth, man, you're going to bug the hell out. It's like these people be shook up from that earthquake that happened over here, man. Or further down south. Everybody going to bug out. They're going to feel the earth rocking. It's going to be a long earthquake, man. And then subsequently, you're going to have tsunamis that's going to hit your ass, man. So it's going to be a heavy
The elect coming down to your body.
Because you know the earthquake. That reminded me when these earthquakes were happening. It reminded me of Isaiah the 24th chapter where it talks about that great earthquake.
To and from.
Not only you're going to have tsunamis, but the earth literally is going to move. The earth literally going to move to the point to where new earth is going to be formed. So we don't know how long that earthquake is going to last, nor the severity of that earthquake, man. You're going to actually have a whole lands being formed. The whole earth is going to totally change. Okay, this is how you got like Grand Canyon and different mountains and Mount Everest. You know, this whole earth is going to be new. Just as the scriptures speak about a new heaven and a new earth, it's going to look totally different than what you perceive or how you think the earth is going to look. There's going to be different deserts. The ice caps going to melt and show new earth, new land. You know, it's gonna be wild, man. We gonna come down. Lord's will we part of that number. We gonna come down. It's gonna be a new experience, man.
Yeah, they got this part of the world they call it, here in San Francisco they call it the Pacific Rim. Because all these islands and coastlines are made by what? The earth moving. From a lot of it from the ocean, Hawaii being one of the main ones. That's formed by fire, by the pressure from below moving up, man. And that makes new earth. So when the missiles hit, it's going to open up the earth. The water's going to be moving, like you said. There's going to have to be tsunamis not only from the ocean, but from actual earth being opened up, man.
In the depths.
And that's going to wash away and clean.
Well, the same thing that happened during the flood.
Yep.
Well, this is the second death. You know, the same thing happened during the first death. The reason why the earth is the way it looks right now, because during the flood, the Most High separated the continents, man. Water was coming through and there was tsunamis going on again. All right. Volcanoes exploding, earthquakes. So the same thing is going to happen, man. You end up having the plates, they moved away from each other to their current position, man. So the same thing is going to happen. You know?
The Lord is actually going to level this place back to its original state. right? You're going to see it all happening at once.
That's right.
Okay, the earth, read that.
Isaiah 24 and 20. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Yeah, it's going to reel to and fro like a junk. It's going to be staggering, man. The winds are going to be hitting it. The Lord is going to be bringing out volcanoes are going to be erupting. Fault lines of continents are going to be split. All right, waters is going to be coming out from all over the place and finding a place to go. And this whole North American continent, goddamn, going to turn into a desert.
Yeah.
Right, the new Sahara Desert. You go out there to Sahara, right? It's this vast desert, dunes, sand. America's going to be the new Sahara, the new desert on the earth. Keep going.
It shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Yeah, so all this stuff that the so-called white man built, that's going to be wiped away, man. Because this whole world has been defiled by all these other nations and the so-called white man, and the 2/3.
Yeah.
The kingdom is going to be totally new. It's going to be renewed. It's gonna, everything. Hey, Jake, you know what Jake likes most? Shit that is brand new.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box.
Jake loves that, man. To the point where Jake, like, he don't want to crease his shoes. Walking like a bug out, man. But he want to keep it what? Looking brand new, fresh, pristine, clean.
Yep.
The kingdom of heaven's gonna be that all unimaginably like that, man. Fresh, clean, beautiful. We're not gonna recycle any of this shit. So-called white man, he likes to move in, man. He likes to kick it down and move in. Oh, it's my shit. Nah, man. We
Hey,
don't
no
want
pictures.
no pictures, bug out. No pictures, you
No,
fucking bug out.
you're going to take pictures.
I'm gonna bug out.
May the Lord curse you with a horrible death. That's right.
Right, man.
And
Earthquake
it's
hit
happening.
your
We're reading
ass.
about your death right now.
Yeah.
And it
Bug
shall
out.
come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high.
Yeah, this low life. He's gonna fucking eat a missile, man.
Kind. Make it that
Right?
far.
Ain't got shit better to do. Keep going.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get all you high-level guys that try to hide out. All right? We're gonna gather you as prisoners, man. And you know what? That's the highest level prisoner, a king. And that's how you show your power. Like, look, this guy, he used to rule all these people now. Look, he's my property now. He's my servant. He does what I say. And if we don't, we get his ass whooped. That's not our power is going to be at that level. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is going to be ruling. Okay, starting with Yahweh Shai on down on this earth. Because he's going to have the top guys under in his bondage, man. Keep going.
And shall be shut up.
You guys that pierced him, you guys that that took everything from him, man, from the times, going all the way back to Solomon. He's gonna have a foot in your ass, man.
Anybody that came up against him.
Everybody. Keep going.
And shall be shut up in the prison. After many days shall they be visited.
And you're gonna be in that prison, right? The so-called white man. You try to invent a prison plan. Just wait till the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. You're gonna be shackled up, like the brother was saying. You're gonna be shackling your ass up, and you ain't gonna go on walks at night. We're going on a walk. We're gonna go enjoy some fresh air. Go on a night run. Go on a night jog. And walk the dogs. Get the dogs out. Go barbecue. We ain't gonna do none of that shit, man. Sit back, have fun, watch the game. All that bullshit you Edomites love to do, and you kill us for. You're gonna be enjoying none of that. Your life is gonna be nothing but death. It's gonna be a daily work in your ass. It's death. Okay? Apart from the Sabbath. Alright? That's good on that, right? You guys see that? Go ahead.
Isaiah 13:13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger.
Yeah, in the day of his fierce anger, and the Lord, the only way he can really express that anger is using 200 million nuclear warheads. Right? That is wrathful. That is insane.
Overkill.
Yeah.
It's really you only need, well, the Russians they got that new bomb, which pretty much can take out half of the country. So all they need really is 2 of those to destroy this place, man. But the both sides are going to send 200 million missiles upon this place, man. Just to show you how pissed off he was that. And you know it's going to be written in the record. Well, it's already prophesied that many is going to hit this place. But it's going to be reported in history that many missiles was dropped upon Babylon the Great, man. 200 million of them things, man. Damn, both sides pissed off at that place, man. Do something like that.
What's going to happen? We're going to have the most, the third, and the third again. Right? We're going to have the first one. We're gonna watch it over again every now and then. You know, get that glory, put that fear back, that glory to God. Boom, that's how it went down. But what we're gonna have to show our children, we're gonna have to show them because our children are actually they're gonna be in that, man. Believe it or not, the ones that come back through the elect seed, which is the whole nation of Israel. Where were they before? Either they were doing the work and passed away, but they would come back and be elected anyway. Right? So the majority of our people, you're going to have to see that over and over again. That's going to bring up that everlasting change.
Revelation 15:1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels.
And those are that's like completion. That 7 last places.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having the harp of the Most High.
And that, if you understand what a sea of glass looks like, if you put glass in a fire, what does it do? It just melts. It just evaporates. And it lights on fire. And it gives like a blue flame, you know? Like a pure blue flame. You've ever seen someone do glass work, right? And they gotta blow it in, and it opens up, and it's that blue flame. It's gonna look like a sea of glass on fire, man. You need that pure energy just evaporating, destroying the whole of America. Okay? And the Lord and the angels, they're gonna be over on top of it, man. Keep going.
And the elect will.
And the 124.
Tells you, brother, reference earlier, only with thy eyes shall thou see the destruction of the wicked. That's literal. The elect, they're not going to take part in that. They're going to get delivered, they're going to get beamed up, they're going to be in those chariots, and they're going to be looking down. The scriptures tell you, when the elect get delivered, they're going to be trembling. They're going to be up in the chariots shaking. They literally just got brought out of that destruction.
Not only that, we're going to be watching the Yahweh's anger and wrath, man. That's terrifying. And we fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Of course we're going to be, for lack of a better word, shitting our pants.
Yep.
Fuck, man, we were almost in there. Shit. We were almost up in that motherfucker, man. We're going to be, just terrified. Why? Because that's the Lord said, all right, get ready for the fucking you guys down. You guys want to see me get down? That's how I get down. The Lord is going to, oh man. He's going to show us. He's going to show the world his great power.
We said the same thing to Moses. He said, under the name Lord God Almighty, which I revealed unto your fathers, but this time I'm going to reveal myself as the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So you're going to see that power, man. You're going to see how Yahweh Shem Yahushai gets down. You're going to see his fierce anger and his power, man. He's going to do a number on this place, just like he did a number on the old Egypt, man. And up until that point, nobody had experienced the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And this time, the Most High is even more pissed off than Egypt, more pissed off than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? More pissed off than when we was going off, man. To tell you that wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The whole earth is covered in wickedness, man. This is the Most High's precious creation. All you people are defiled, man. Everywhere he look, the only place he can really, look somewhere and see and be pleased at something is when he sees the men of the Lord out here, man. Okay? But that's few and far in between, man. Okay, the majority of you people out here, you're completely wicked, man. So every time the Most High look down, he sees this thing is deep. This thing is deep. There's wickedness going on here. There's wickedness going on over here, man. I got to destroy this place. It's the same thing like when Noah was on the scene, man. Where the Most High tell no? He said the world is covered in violence, man. When you look that word violence up, the word there is injustice. That's what's going on down here on the earth, man. The Most High's laws are not being established on the earth, man. And all you people, you know the laws of the Yahweh Shah because the Bible is readily accessible to you, man. You choose to ignore it. You come up with excuses to justify your wickedness. No, oh, that law done away with. Oh, that's a fairy tale book. Oh, that Bible, that was something made by man to control the masses. I'm just read this real quick. This is Revelation 11. Revelation 11 and 13. It says, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, which that earthquake is going to be a result of those nuclear missiles hitting America, man, and other parts of the earth. All right, just like you see here. And these missiles are going to cause the entire earth to shake. It's going to be a global earthquake, man. It's going to break the damn Richter scale. All right? It said in the same hour was there a great earthquake. The 10th part of the city fell, which is the whole of America. It's going to be completely wiped off the face of the earth. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. So everybody that's on the shores of America is going to be put to death. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. So that's going to happen when they get delivered and are put in those chariots. When they're on the sea of glass, mingle fire. Matter of fact, when you get that, whatever you got. The remnant were affrighted. They're going to be scared, man. You're literally going to be up there trembling. Yahweh Shah Shai willing, you're going to be shaking, man. All right?
Revelation chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, a point that says, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High.
That's right. That's what's coming to the earth, the wrath of the one you ignorantly call God, man. Whose true name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. And he ain't coming back to play patty cake with you people, man. He's coming down here to put the majority of you people to death.
That's right.
All right? Like that, was that movie, The Mist? Where that the Edomite, you know, she was telling the people what the deal was, man. She said, this is the wrath of God. We've been mocking him for far too long. You thought that the Heavenly Father was a joke, man. And the majority of that goes back to you red Hebrew Edomites portraying the Heavenly Father as a weak punk, homosexual that don't care about what goes on down there. All right? The Heavenly Father is the complete opposite of that, man. He cares about everything that you do in your day-to-day. If you do things that anger him, he's going to judge you, man. And that's what this society is lacking. This society is lacking righteous judgment, and the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is coming down here to set things right, man. Righteous judgment is coming to the earth, which means what? The majority of you people, you got to die, man. All right? Your lifestyle is off as hell, man. You don't live your life according to the standards of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. You do what you want to do, so guess what? God's going to kill you. Right? Keep going.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Yeah, that sea of glass mingled with fire. Talking about America being completely on fire, man. All right? They're going to be looking down upon that. All right? Because they're going to get delivered from the destruction. Keep going.
And them that have gotten the victory over the beast.
Who is that talking about? The elect. All right? Why? Because the elect, they ain't going to take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, by the way, which the red Hebrew Edomite plans on instituting that very soon. Okay? The only people that are going to reject that mark are the elect of the nation of Israel, man.
He says, over his image.
And over his image, the image is this society and the system that this man is set up. Which our people worship this system, man. You literally got niggas today that will establish their society based on what the damn devil has established, man. Oh, we need democracy. So we gotta have paper money too. You won't go according to the standard of the Heavenly Father. Why? Because this is the only thing that you recognize. This is the only way you can see a society being ran, man, according to this damn man's standard. And this place is completely out of order, man. You niggas that have a democracy set up, laws would be completely wicked, man. Keep going.
And over his mark.
And over his mark, which is the RFID microchip. Okay? So the majority of you people, you're going to take it, man. Especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Why? Because first of all, you worship the so-called white man. What's your excuse? Oh, I got to eat. I got to eat. I got to work. What about trusting in the Lord, man? What about trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Well, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you used to walk around with those P chains, JP. What would Jesus do? Was that ain't his name? But what would Yahushua do in that instance, man? He would suffer the hell and the wrath and do what pleases the Heavenly Father, man. You ain't gonna do that. Keep going. And over the showing you who this man is, man. He's the devil. Okay? This is the red Hebrew Edomite that runs the earth. That's his number, 666. That's in his barcode system, man. Any product that you get that has a barcode on it, the number 666 is in it, man. Showing you who this man is. Keep going.
Stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they sing the song of Moses.
Yeah, they sing the song of Moses. What does that go back to? Exodus the 15th chapter. Doing what? Praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua for destroying the Egyptians. Man. So we're going to be doing the same thing. Hit Revelation 19 chapter. Start at 1.
Revelations chapter 19, verse 1. And after these things, I heard a great voice, much people in heaven.
Much people in heaven, which that's talking about the elect, man. So Most High is going to deliver an innumerable amount of Israelites, man. Even though the 1/3 is going to be delivered, that's innumerable in itself, man. You can't count the nation of Israel. So even a portion of the nation of Israel is innumerable. Keep going.
Saying, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yep. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise Yahweh. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Keep going.
Salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our power.
They're going to be praising the Heavenly Father, just like we read in Revelation the 15th chapter. That's what the harps is for. We're going to be singing a song. Somebody, you got a whole Exodus 15th now. You can go into that, man. We literally going to praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua for the work that he's getting ready to do down here, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua wouldn't require that, no. We're going to praise the Heavenly Father for the destruction that's getting ready to come down, just like we did in the ancient times. That was literally a song. You read Exodus the 15th chapter, that's a song that the Israelites were singing, praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua for what he did to the Egyptians, man. All right? See, people will read that, they just think it's just words. No, that was a song, man. Keep going.
For true and righteous are his judgments.
For true and righteous are his judgments. He don't work the righteous work. He destroys America from off the face of the earth, man. Why? What has America been pushing out since its inception, man? Nothing but wickedness. Democracy, which is completely off. You ain't supposed to have a democracy according to the scriptures. You are supposed to rule your society according to the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. When you set up a democracy, wickedness gets up in there, man. You get what you have today. All right? Wickedness roaming throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Oh, now you don't put people to death that kill people. You're supposed to put them to death, man. Okay, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, man. Somebody that's a child molester, somebody that likes to have sex with prepubescent children, you're supposed to put them to death, man. What they do here in this society, they lock him up. He get 6 months jail time. Then he out on probation, doing the same thing over and over again, man. See, this is the society that the red Hebrew Edomite sets up, man. Transgenders, GMO food, Keep going.
For he hath judged the great whore which did corrupt the earth.
Yeah, so I can read again.
For he hath judged the great whore which did corrupt the earth in her with her fornication.
Yeah, he hath judged the great whore, which the great whore is talking about America, man. Which did corrupt the earth with her fornication. Okay, that fornication goes into the philosophies of this place, man. What does this place teach? You can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. Oh, you were born a girl. You can be a woman if you want, or a man if you want to. You can get testosterone injections and then think that you're a man. That's what this society teaches you, man. Okay, you can be trans-ethnic. You can be trans-species, man. You was born a person, but I feel like I'm a tree, so I'm gonna paint my body brown and I'm gonna stand there. Now I'm a tree. You a fucking bug out, man. And this deep on America is gonna be so sore, man. This is the epicenter of wickedness on the earth, man. Keep going.
And hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
And hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand. Okay, why? Because Who did this place destroy to establish itself? We so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's a fact, man. And it was only those three groups of people, because those people are the Israelites. So the Most High is going to get vengeance, okay, or avenge the nation of Israel when he destroys this place from off the face of the earth, man. So if we go to you, red Hebrew Edomites, and ask for justice, or give us justice for the slavery that you committed against our people, oh, those people aren't around anymore. We can't give you Negroes justice. We can't give you Native Americans your land back. That's just how the river flows. You got to deal with it. All right? Because you red Hebrew Edomites, you're not righteous people, man. You're the wicked. Right? You ain't gonna restore what you stole because you're the devil. So guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one that's gonna give us justice, man. All right, he's the one that's gonna put you red Hebrew Edomites to death, and that's what we waiting for, man. We waiting for the righteous judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be established down here on the earth. Okay? And we get you in slavery, man. We gonna put our foot knee deep in your legs, man. We gonna harass you Edomites more than you harass us. All right? First of all, just the whole fact that you are Edomite is against the law, man. Because you're the devil. You're gonna be doing something wicked, man. You know, we're gonna hit you up, man. What you doing? What you doing here? What kind of wickedness you doing? You breaking the Sabbath? You know? Or you just getting ready to pick some corn? What you doing, man?
So you're looking at that pig some type of way, man.
Yeah. What you got that knife for? You gonna kill the pig? You gonna eat the pig? You know? What you setting that fire up for, boy? Keep going.
And again, they said, hallelujah, and her smoke rose up forever and ever.
And her smoke rose up, man. What the missile sign? Her smoke rose up forever and ever. America's gonna be on fire for a long time, man. The smoke is gonna continually go up. You people, you gonna see it, man. You people of these other nations. Okay? You gonna say, where's that smoke coming from? That's coming from America. Okay? And it's gonna be televised, man. All right?
And you're gonna teach your kids that too. You the nations. You're gonna teach your kids what that smoke was.
Yep.
America burning.
Yep.
You know, so everybody gonna know.
That's right. Touch it on that. You got a precept?
Yeah, I was going to get Isaiah the 14th chapter.
Go.
Isaiah 14:3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, the Most High is going to give us rest from this society, man. Rest from the hell that you red Hebrew Edomites put on us. Keep going.
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased?
Yeah, we're going to be mocking you in the kingdom, man. Look at this damn devil, man. How did this man, just like you damn devils did to us, man, a minstrel show, you know, we might paint our faces red, act like that, well not, you know, completely act like Edomites, and walk around like we Esau and start mocking you, man. Oh, I'm a stupid Edomite, you know, look at me, I'm the wicked. I'm the wicked. Yeah, Ham would do it. You know?
Moab,
Oh, Moab, man, he'll do it off the top, man. With a smile on his face, you know? But we're going to have those same kind of shows, man. Minstrel shows for Edomites, man. Mocking you red Hebrew Edomites, man. Mocking the society that you set up.
the kids are
Mocking
gonna love
your
it.
downfall. Yep.
The kids are gonna love it. They're gonna laugh. Like,
Yep.
Kids shows. Esau getting
Have Edomite too. See the Edomite is in his pure caveman state with the damn cloth around him. You know, dirty as hell, man.
praying.
Yep.
Don't know how to communicate. Man, just beat the bug out, man.
And having games like Whack the Edomite, man.
Yep. And then just live lynchings.
Yep.
All right, we go to Edomite Zoo. It's gonna be a live lynching of Edomite, man. And we're gonna burn their body right after.
Yep.
Fucking devil.
Then we gonna talk shit about you. This the nigga that was ruling the earth, man. Look at this nigga now, man. He just beat his ass upside the head with a mallet. You know? He throw rocks at his face. Look at this guy, man. This dude through. Keep going.
How hath the oppressor ceased?
Yeah, how the oppressor ceased. Keep going.
The golden city ceased.
The golden city ceased. The golden city is talking about America, man. Keep going.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the
Yeah,
wicked.
your rulership has been taken away from you, man. You red Hebrew Edomites. Okay, keep going.
and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Yep.
He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
Yes, persecuted and none hindered. Ain't nobody gonna come to save you, damn devils, from the hell that we gonna put on you, man.
Nobody gonna buy you.
That we gonna beat on you, man. That's right. Yeah. That's part of curses. You know, you gonna be put into slavery, and no man gonna redeem you, man. Nobody gonna go, I wanna buy this Edomite and relinquish to slavery. See, we had that in slavery, man. You had certain Jakes that was able to buy their way out of slavery and be a free man. You Edomites, you ain't gonna be able to do that, man.
If I can say this, because the Lord, he put all those curses upon him, but he had mercy upon us too.
Yep.
You're the only nation that's not going to receive any mercy.
That's right.
So you're not going to have any savior rise up, or there is going to be no, all right, I got a good Edomite slave that's going to buy his way out. You know?
Not only that, we're actually better than you devils, man. So you would know that I just can't have this guy chopping wood all day. He does everything better than me. I need him wrestling my cattle. I need him to design my house. I need him to do everything. Because you Edomites are fucking idiots, man. There's no point to you other than to get exterminated for you. After we whoop your ass.
Right.
Okay, after we just whoop your ass for 1,000 straight years, man. Because there's no use for you. Jake actually could rise above, man. Because we were created to be the best, the greatest on the planet Earth, man. It's in our spirit to do things the best. Because that's what the Lord did. That's how the Lord created us to be, man.
Right.
And he created you guys to be the devil. That's why we're going to be checking you. Like, hey, what you doing, boy? What you thinking about, man? You sicko? Whooping his ass, man. Start cutting his ass up, man. Dice him up. Like my boy Osh, man. Dice him up. Right there. Dicing your bitch ass up, man.
That's right.
We know you're tucking shit in your mind, man.
Yep.
You sick motherfuckers.
Well, that disdain's still gonna be there. That hatred that he got for so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. He's still gonna have that in the kingdom. Oh, man, I'm just waiting for the time I can kill this nigga. What? What you say, man? What you think about? Chop his fucking neck off. You know? Keep going.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Yeah, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. Why? Because the so-called white man ain't ruling the earth no more, man. His reign of terror is gonna come to an end. Keep going.
They break forth into singing.
Yeah, who is that? Every creature that's on the earth, man. Literally, all of creation is gonna rejoice when you so-called white people get put down, man. All right. Keep going.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
So the trees even gonna rejoice. Why? Because you red Hebrew Edomites, you got a thing called clear cut, man. Where you just go into a forest, you chop down the whole forest, man, for no reason. Make a few pieces of fucking paper towels, man. And get these plug out kids some rule lined paper for their school, man. Not knowing that these trees provide oxygen to the whole earth, man. So literally all the creation is gonna rejoice when you red Hebrew Edomites fall, man. Keep going.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
That's what's coming for you. Hell and death, man. Keep going.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Yeah, that's what's going on. These other nations, they on the same level as you, man. They got the same, if not better, weapons as you. So they coming up, now they saying, let's come up against this devil, man. He been destroying us for all this time. Well, now we got the means to go up against him. Keep going.
Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Keep going.
And the noise of thy vows.
Yeah, the noise of thy vows is just talk about thy rejoicing, man. But you can see it in these Edomites' face. They ain't as happy as they used to be, man. They completely threw a lot of their children is on opioids. A lot of their parents on opioids, man. They dying of overdoses, man. That's all going to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Most High taking your pomp away from you, man. Taking your rejoicing, turning your rejoicing in the morning, man. And every time I see an Edomite that's dying of an overdose, I barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. She was doing the same thing when Jake was dying of crack in the 80s, man. Keep going.
The worm is spread under thee.
And the worm is talking about decay. Your infrastructure breaking down, man. That's another sign that your society is going down, man. You literally got all these nations that used to be third world countries. Their infrastructure's on the way to high level, man. Here it is, America's in 2019. You still ain't got high-speed rail in this society, man. You using trains from the fucking 1800s, man. Diesel trains, electric trains. You don't got no bullet trains in society, man. Meanwhile, you go to Japan, China. They got bullet trains and maglev trains out there, man. Europe got maglev trains. Which is one of the reasons why those economies out there are booming, man. And people are moving and able to make moves and do business, man. Not in this society. The roads all messed up, you know. Well, Trump, he wanted to have a 4th of July parade out there in Washington, D.C. He wanted to roll tanks down the street, man. But the city control, they said, no, you can't do it because the roads can't handle tanks, man. They can't handle the weight. If you roll those tanks down the street, you're going to destroy the streets of D.C., man. Right? Showing you that America's through. Okay? You can't even show your power off, man. Other nations, they roll tanks down the street all the time. You see Russia, they roll their tanks, they military vehicles down the street. You know, they can do it in Europe. You know, Japan can do it if they wanted to. China.
Solar panel on the highways.
Yep. This place is through, man. Keep going.
The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Yeah, now you bug out, you'll read it all. It's talking about Lucifer falling from heaven. He got into a fight with God. That ain't what it's talking about, man. The heaven represents rulership. Lucifer, that's your so-called white people, man. That's right. Lucifer, all that means is the light bearer, the one that bears the light. Who bears the light in this society? You damn devils, man. You're the ones that have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Mainly talking about the elites. You low-level Edomites, you don't know what the hell is going on, man. Yo, Joe, 6-pack cracker, man. You drinking, Budweiser, Miller Lite. You don't know what's going on, man. It's talking about the elites. All you do, you go to work, you go get the happy hour afterwards, then on your way home, you get cursed out by your wife, you pick up another 6-pack, and you sit on the damn couch, man. Just like that show, Married with Children. You Ted Bundy Edomites, man. Or Al Bundy Edomites.
Ted Bundy too, sure.
Yeah, he's a bug out. But you Al Bundy Edomites, man. You want to stay out of the house as much as possible because you don't want to deal with your wife, man.
Right.
She dealing with somebody else. Yeah. Keep going.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Keep going.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Yep.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
And that's what you did. You Edomites did that. You exalted your throne above the stars of the Most High. Who were the stars? The nation of Israel. You read that in Revelation, the 12th chapter. All right, keep going.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Talking about North America. The red Hebrew Edomite is over all 12 tribes, man. That's literally what this society was predicated upon. The superiority of you red Hebrew Edomites to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so you accomplished that. Keep going.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And you did that as well. The only nation to achieve flight were you red Hebrew Edomites, man. The Chinese didn't do it, the Japanese didn't do it, the Hamites didn't do it. That was you red Hebrew Edomites, man. It proves this is talking about you so-called white people. All right, keep going.
I will be like the Most High.
Yeah, and you literally want to be like the Heavenly Father, which is the reason why you got all this technology in this society, man. Okay, then he wants to push that RFID microchip out, man. Okay, what are some of the attributes of the Heavenly Father? He knows everything that you're doing, man. These smartphones that you got in your pocket, they literally record every conversation that you have, man. They record you 24/7, right? The camera's always activated, man. And then the GPS location's always on, so this devil knows where you at. He know what you're doing 24/7, man. Then what he wants to do, he wants to put that RFID microchip in you. Why? Because you can put your cell phone down, man. He want to have, he wants to know your whereabouts 24/7. He want to know where you at 24/7. What you doing 24/7, man? Why? Because his goal is to be like the Heavenly Father, man. Keep going.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, and all the word hells mean is grave. It don't mean you're going to go to some difficult place under the ground where it's fire, right? You just going to be brought to a low state, man. You Edomites, you already in hell, man. Yo, mortgage, you done foreclosed on your house, okay? Or you defaulted on your mortgage, now your house is foreclosed, all right? Now you living in a tent, man. Living in a tent city, then to deal with the stress of living in a tent city, you done got addicted to opioids, man. The great white man is addicted to opioids here in 2019, man. This nigga went from a white picket fence in the 50s to a two-car garage, okay? The so-called perfect household, a daughter and a son, a nice homemaker, housewife, to living in a damn tent, being addicted to opioids, man. That's the modern day so-called white man here in America in 2019, man. All right? If your ancestors could see you so-called white people today, man, they'd lose their minds, man. They did all this rape, robbing, murdering for you to be a fucking opioid addict in 2019, man. You gotta be ashamed of your damn self, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yes, this the man that made the earth to tremble, man. You look at this damn devil right now, man. You can well, it's a perfect example right here. Look at this devil, man. This the guy that made the earth to tremble, man. This the same nigga that dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in World War II, man. This nigga threw, man. A destitute bum, a bug out sitting here talking to himself, man. It's the same that dropped napalm on Vietnam, man. Through. Where is house at? Where's White Picket Fence at, man? He's supposed to be living in the suburbs right now, man.
His wife divorced him.
Yep. Kicked him out the house. You know she divorced him. I ain't even gotta say it. I ain't gotta say it. Hey, what's understood don't need to be spoken. You know she kicked him out for it. You know, now you're on the street, man. True.
If I could say this, you know, when he's through, he's through. They're necessitating him, you know. Once he gets on drugs, once he gets in the streets, that's it for him. He only be waxing worse and worse.
Yep.
Just like Babylon. But Jake, the story of Jake is Jake will fall, yet Jake will rise back up. Jake resilient, man. You Israelites, you know, and
I hope. You know, or tomorrow might be a better day. You know?
He's smart enough to come around the camp all the time. You know, the Lord might just change him.
He might have mercy on him.
But Esau doesn't have that possibility.
God.
He doesn't have that possibility. Jake always got the Lord, man. The Lord will always fix him up.
you always repent.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, Jake always have the ability to repent. You know, if the Lord has mercy upon you. Well, to prove that fact is Isaiah 9 is it 6 and 9, where the Lord actually has to put an angel to block you from not repenting, or else the Lord will have to save you if you return back to Him. Yet the Lord, He's like, no. I'm gonna put an angel to work on your mind, to blind you so you can't repent. So that goes to show you that every Israelite has the ability to repent and for the Lord to save them, you know?
To be healed.
To be healed. Yep.
Yep. Keep going.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Yeah, it's just the man. This nigga's supposed to be a hardcore warrior. He everything except the red Hebrew. This nigga the last samurai. That's the last samurai right there, man. Last warrior of the earth. The last righteous man ever to exist. The last righteous nation. Yeah, last of the Mohicans. He the last Gadite, last Cherokee, he last everything, man. Look at this nigga through, man. This guy on the earth. That's Lucifer. Yeah, that's Lucifer. You know, read it, keep going.
That did shake the kingdom.
Yeah, it did shake kingdom. He had a reign of terror throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Now look at him. Right? This you looking at the guy that took over the earth, man. In a kid state, playing with fucking orange pills, man. That can only be done by a higher power, man. Right? He's going back to that caveman state. All right? And so you Edomites, you so-called white people, you want to see an image of your future? Just look at your fellow Edomite. He in a better state than how you Edomites gonna be enslaved. You know? You Edomite, you ain't got no orange peel to play with, no ball to play with. You're just gonna meditate upon the hell that you've been going through the whole day, man. Keep going.
That made the world as a wilderness.
Yeah, it made the world as a wilderness. The bomb whole cities. Okay, keep going.
And destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Yep.
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory,
Yep.
every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave.
Yeah,
Like-
you're gonna be destroyed, man. You see, these other nations, after they serve their slavery out, they're gonna get their land back, man. They're gonna be able to build their society up. You know, it's gonna be under the rule of the nation of Israel, but they still gonna be able to live, man. You Edomites, you so people, after you serve out your 1,000 years of slavery, we're gonna exterminate you, man. We're gonna have a mass genocide, a Holocaust upon you. All right? Keep going.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch. And as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and
So I
slain.
can read that again.
Thou shalt not be joined with them in
Yeah,
burial.
thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, which is talking about you being restored like these other nations are going to be restored, man. So we're going to give them their land back. All right, but you going to be exterminated, man. And then the Most High is breaking it down to you. Why he going to do this to you, man? Keep going.
Because thou hast destroyed thy land
Yep.
and slain thy people.
Yep.
The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Seed of evildoers shall never be renowned, man. So like you so-called white people, you got this renown here in society. You know, you exalted yourself as the top people of the earth. You ain't gonna have that renown in the kingdom, man. Everybody gonna look at you for what you are, the wicked of the earth, man. The lowest form of being ever to exist. Okay? People are gonna give amoebas more praise than they gonna give you Edomites in the kingdom, man. Because at least an amoeba or a bacteria it has an actual function, man. What purpose do you so-called white people serve down here on the earth, man? The only thing you push out is wickedness. Right? You haven't done anything good since you've been in power, man. All right? We always propose this. You can't name one thing. The only thing you've done is destroy the earth, man. Okay? And you guilty. And the Most High is going to destroy you. Sit on that? Yeah. You got something else?
No, that's
All right, God, jump back to we have to be sure that
Psalms 75 verse 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
Yeah, not up the horn. Don't exalt yourself. Keep going.
Lift not up the horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck.
Yeah, and that's what these people, they speak with a stiff neck, and they proud as hell. I like that Edomite that's dressed in a nun outfit, man. Fuck you niggers, you're gonna be my slave. The only thing good a nigger can have is nothing. There's nothing good a nigger can have, man. A nigger deserves nothing. That's your so-called white people, man. We know you talk like that when you go back home. You know, you sit down at the table with your Edomite family, you be talking shit about niggas and spits. Right? Why don't they stop those fucking Mexicans from coming across the border? They're stealing our jobs. They need to kill all the Mexicans. Yeah, lock them up in cages. Kill those niggas, man. That's you so-called white people. All right? You exalted yourself here on the earth, man. Keep going.
For the ocean cometh, neither from the east,
Yep.
nor from the west,
Uh-huh.
nor from the south.
Yep.
But the Most High is the judge.
Yeah, the Most High is the judge, man. See, you read Hebrew Edomite, you got this damn devil that came up with a theory of why are people rich and why are people poor. Then he came up with a theory of it has to do with where you're born at on the earth. See, all the countries above this latitude, they're rich. So see, if you originated from here, then you would be rich. Nah, read it again.
It says, for promotion cometh neither from the east,
Promotion cometh neither from the east. So if you're born in the east, that don't determine whether you're gonna be promoted as the top nation on the earth or not, man. Keep going.
nor from the west,
North from the west, keep it. All right, keep going.
He put him down one and set him up another.
That's right. So who determines whether you have the rulership on the earth? Whether you gonna be able to exalt yourself as a top nation on the earth? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Get Daniel 4:17. That's what the Heavenly Father set your caveman ass up, man. How in the hell you gonna go from crawling on all fours in the cave, not being able to speak, not being able to wash your ass properly to rule in the earth, man? It had to be from a higher power, man. Yeah, now you saying peace because you know it's time for you to go down, man. All right, the scripture says no peace, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to the wicked, man. Ain't gonna be no peace to you devils, man. We gonna roll over you like a steamroller, man. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. All right? We ain't gonna make no covenants with you, just like you didn't make no covenants with us, man. And the covenants you did make, you broke them all, man. Ain't gonna be no trees with you damn devils, man. We gonna spare your nah. We ain't doing that, man. Okay? We gonna execute the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's right. The scriptures tell you that the Most High gonna put his anger in us. We gonna roll on your ass, man. Keep going.
Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord. So the Most High, he's the one that's in control of what goes on here on the earth, man. You read Hebrew Edomites, you have failed to acknowledge that. And that's another strike against you, man. That's another reason why the Heavenly Father gonna take your red ass out of power, man. You refuse to acknowledge the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. These other nations, they knew the Heavenly Father set them up, man. Cyrus, Nebuchadnezzar, okay, even Alexander the Great knew Yahweh Shem Yahushai set them up, man. Okay, but you devils in this day and age, you completely rule out Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It's another reason why he gonna destroy you in the manner he gonna destroy you in, man. You actually believe it with your own power. You gotta think about this, man. This nigga was literally the lowest form of creature on the earth, man. If he go back through his history, the only conclusion he should come to is that a higher power lifted him up, man. Right? This nigga crawled on all fours. This nigga in a cave with a fucking loincloth around his loins, man. No shirt on, eating out his grandmother's skull, picking lice and ticks off each other's back, eating it. Eating juniper roots, not being able to talk, and now being the rulers of the earth, man. Still won't give a praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This nigga came up with his own philosophy. Why he in the box? Oh, see evolution. No, guys came out after we evolved from apes. Didn't see the concept of a 4.5 billion years evolution. Now you have the product, which is so-called like the greatest race to ever live on earth. Complete BS, man.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And in due time he will set it over one that is profitable. Who's that profitable people? The nation of Israel. We're gonna rule this earth with the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. A righteous rulership, which is gonna trump anything that you Edomites can come up with, man. The scriptures tell you in Proverbs 29:2 that these nations gonna rejoice when they see our kingdom, man. They gonna rejoice at being ruled by us, man. They gonna reflect on this kingdom. Damn, we just catching hell, man. These people are right, man. They treat us right. They ain't doing the things that this damn devil was doing to us. Coming in, raping our children, taking our resources. You nation gonna give your resources to us for free will. We ain't gonna take control of your water and starve you out. You know, if you don't want to get with the program. First of all, you're gonna get with the program, so ain't gonna be no need. But Heavenly Father, you got a different way of doing that. He ain't gonna give you rain. So we ain't gonna take over your resources. You're gonna pay us that tribute, and you can have it. Right?
Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge.
Yep.
He put him down one and set him up another.
Most High put it down one and set it up another. That's what's going on to you, man. You Edomites, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing you down. Which is the reason why you see these Edomites in the state that they in today, man. You wouldn't see this in the 50s, man. You wouldn't see no bugged out Edomite walking up and down the street crazy, talking to themselves, man. All these niggas had houses. They all had picket fence. They all had their 50 Chevrolet. That's when the American cars was something. You know, American ingenuity, made in America. You devils was doing good, man. You ain't doing so good now, man. You Edomites living in tents made in China, man, on the street. That's low. That's low. The tents ain't even made in America. They ain't made in China. You living on the fucking street in America, in your society. All right? Keep going.
For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mischief.
Yeah, see? In the hand of the Lord is a cup, man. You choking that cup. All right? What's that cup? The cup consists of slavery, curses from Yahweh. We dealt with that, man. All right? You see, the Heavenly Father determines whether a nation's going to be low or a nation's going to be exalted. All right? Who really got these so-called white people out here? The Heavenly Father, man. Both sides did that. Why? Because it's the determination and the will of Yahweh that you keep guys be on a low level, man. That's right.
It says, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. And he poured out and he poured out of the same.
Yeah, it is full of mixture, and he poured out the same, man. So the Most High gives it to you in the nation. Read Jeremiah 25th chapter. It's prophesied that all you nations are going to drink of that cup, man. And some of you nations are going to buck up against it. But the Most High is going to force it down your throat. And you devils, you know what's going on. Well, not you low-level Joe six-pack crack. You don't know shit, man. You literally have no idea what the hell is going on in your own country, man. But these, at least they know what's going on. Like the, the apostles, they went into that prophecy that Edomite seen. Could be an Edomite. A.A. Allen. He's seen Babylon the Great being destroyed, man. He's seen that cup being forced down the throat of the whore, man. That's what's happening to you so-called white people, man. All right? Back in the 50s, you would have presented the Edomite with opioid. He wouldn't have took it, man. What the hell? I'm not going to take this. But the Most High forced that upon you. Now your society is through, man. The neighborhoods turned into ghettos. Y'all fighting each other, killing each other.
Well, Esau's getting gentrified by the heathen now. All his top neighborhoods in Silicon Valley, they're getting gentrified by Moab and Ammon and Elon. The devils are done, man.
Yeah, this is the height of. Leave that devil alone. Let him take his picture, man. All right? He gotta go back to his fucking tent, man.
You're the devil.
Still the devil. All right? That Irish shit ain't gonna fly when all hell breaks loose. Playing Irish all day, you still gonna get steamrolled, man.
The Irish were some of the worst racists. Worst of the Edomites, man.
Shit. That's an excuse you damn devil say. Oh, I'm not white, I'm Irish. If you're a real Irish, that means you would be a so-called Negro, man. For the majority of you Irish, you a damn fucker, man. Keep going.
It says, and he poured out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink.
That's right, and the dregs is talking about the most bitter part, man. The most bitter hell, just like we had to go through. Slavery. That's what's going to put up all you other nations, man. And you so-called white people. All right? And you Edomites, man, you're going to get it the worst. The scriptures tell you that you're going to get done what you did to us times two. It's all the castrations, all the lynching, okay? Putting the so-called Negro in hot boxes, okay? Yeah, force feed. That's going to be done to you times two. All right? Putting those yoke of irons around our neck. See, really, we ain't even going to need to do that to you, Edomites, because you ain't an athletic people, man. We can just hunt you down, just run after you, but we're going to do that just for payback, man. Keep going.
But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the Most High of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Yeah, all the horns of the wicked. It's talking about your power structures, man. These different kings and whatnot. All right? Most High's going to cut all those off. Keep going.
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
The horns of the righteous shall be exalted. The rulers of the righteous are going to be exalted. Why? Because how about Shem Yahushua is going to exalt the nation of Israel in the next world to come, man. Keep going. That's it. You can jump back to Revelation 15 chapter. then you could Kyle, yeah, bring that out real quick. Then get Revelation 15 and Exodus 15 chapter.
It's Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Yeah, and this is what you people gonna understand, man. All right, you so-called Negroes that here, Native Americans, you two-thirds, you other nations, you're gonna learn and understand perfectly that the Heavenly Father rules in the kingdom of men. All right, whatever the Heavenly Father wants to go on down here on the earth, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, you have no power to control it, man. You have no power to resist it. Keep going.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will. It just so happens that the Heavenly Father wants the world to be put into the hand of the nation of Israel, man. The Most High is tired of seeing you so-called white people running the earth, man. So he's going to give it to the nation of Israel, the righteous, right? The profitable ones. Keep going.
And setteth up over it the bases of men.
Who's the base man on earth? You so-called white people, man. That's why you're in the bestiality and all this other madness, man. That's what you so-called white people do. All right? Laying down animals. It's literally legal in some states for you to marry an animal, man. Having sex with your own family members, man. That is the nature of the red Hebrew Edomite, man. And not only does he do that, he wants to change his sex, man. His mind, this nigga thinks he's a woman. A sick nation, man, a base nation, man. A people that are void of the Heavenly Father, the ungodly, man. Okay? The unrighteous people of the earth. Complete reprobates, man. What's the reason why the Most High ain't gonna have mercy on you damn devils, man? You know, what would an Edomite do that's worthy of repentance, man? This nigga ain't gonna keep none of the laws, man. He gonna say he gonna do it, lying. Nigga gonna do the same thing, man. I ain't gonna shave my beard again. Nigga gonna be shaving his beard 2 seconds later, man. Say he gonna eat pork, nigga gonna be cooking up bacon. Why he saying it? I ain't gonna eat it no more. What's the reason why the Most High can't give you Edomites mercy, man? You through. All right? That's it.
Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. And they sung, and they sing. Revelation chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that have gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the hearts of the Most High.
Yeah, it's a sea of glass that represents the firmament. Okay, mingled with fire is talking about the nuclear fire that the elect are going to see when they're in those chariots. Keep going.
And they sing the song of Moses.
And they sing the song of Moses. The song of Moses goes back to Exodus 15 chapter. You get that, Bible shop? Start at 1.
Exodus 15:1. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song.
Yeah, they sung this song. Keep going.
Unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously.
Yeah, he had triumphed gloriously, man. Giving praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for the victory that he has wrought. Okay? In this instance, we were praising him for the victory he got over the Egyptians. Most High utterly destroyed the army of the Egyptians, man. All right, keep going.
The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea.
Yeah, the horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea, man. So we're going to be singing something similar to that. All right, the horse and his rider hath he thrown in the lake of fire, man. Giving praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Keep going.
The Lord is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him in habitation. My father's power, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Yeah, see, this is what you devils don't know, man. The Most High is a man of war. All right? He gonna get down. He gonna show you how powerful he is, man. His army is on a way different level anything you Edomites can come up with, man. You Edomites don't know war, man, when it comes to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Most High is the author of war. He gonna show you how to really get down, man. You know, you got these Edomites, they go to war, they got casualties on their side. You know, casualties on the enemy side, but whoever wins, some of their soldiers die too, man. Most High always has flawless victories, man. Okay? Not one of the Most High's army men are gonna die in this coming battle, man. And the enemy is gonna be completely decimated. Keep going.
Pharaoh's chariots and his host have he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea.
His chosen captains, man. The dudes that was on a high level. And once he handpicked, you gonna be a captain. You gonna be a captain. You done put in work. Now I see you on the battlefield. You're gonna be one of the top men in my army. How about some shot destroy them, man? Keep going.
The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone.
Yeah, until this day, those spirits are still down there, man. Those bones are still down there. Keep going.
Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, have dashed to pieces the enemy.
That's right. Thy right hand represents righteousness. Now, who's the right hand of the Lord? Yahweh Shai. Okay, real quick, Revelation 19, starting from 6.
Revelations.
Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, have dashed in pieces the enemy. That's what's gonna happen to Esau this time. You know, the Lord gonna take him down again. That last time they got took out with water. This time Esau he getting took out with fire. You know, and it's gonna happen with that World War III.
It's Revelation chapter 19, verse
Said
11.
his right hand have gotten him the victory. Right hand of the Lord is Yahweh Shai. You know?
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
It's that white horse represents the chariot, man. See, you people have no idea what the hell you done got yourself into, man. What your elites have gotten you into. All right? Most High, man, he literally is pissed off at this place. Okay? He pulling out all the stops, man. Most High ain't gonna go easy on you. You might want war, you gonna get war, man. All right? Like the fucking Scarface movie. You wanna go to war? The Most High gonna go to war with you, man. You think it's a game. Most High gonna come out with the big toys, man. All right?
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
Yep, that's the chariot, man. The chariot that your house guy's gonna be. Keep going. And there are those chariots on a completely higher level than anything you damn Edomites can come up with. Oh, you Edomite, you bugging out over the UFOs as it is, man. You listen to the tapes of these fighter pilots, them in interviews. Oh man, these vehicles they go from zero to breaking the sound barrier in an instant. Then they stop on a dime. They can disappear, they can reappear, they can enlarge themselves. You know, they can turn immediately. All right. So the chariot could be going straight and immediately make a left, man. Esau's planes can't do that. All right? Keep going.
And he that sat upon him,
set upon it is called faithful and true. That's Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
In righteousness he doth judge and make war. And that's what he's coming down here to do, man. Okay, to bring down the righteous judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, keep going.
It says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns.
On his head were many crowns. Why? Because he's going to take the rulership away from you heathen, man. And to do that, he has to destroy you and your arms, man. Okay, that's just how it goes, man. All right, that's how the cookie crumbles. It's like you eat, oh, maybe we conquered you niggas, get over it. That's just what had to happen. We had to beat you down. Get over it, nigga. Hey, get over it, Esau. You got to be destroyed. Okay, that's how nations are taken down through warfare, man. And it just so happens that you picked a fight with the creator of the universe. Hey, deal with it. You gotta deal with it, man. You know? Hey, you gotta fight. You gotta get destroyed. You gotta fight the chariots, man. Hey, you know? Blame your elites, man.
And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Yep.
And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood.
Yeah, and that vesture dipped in blood represents all the killing he's going to do when he comes back, man. Keep going.
And his name was called the Word of God.
Yeah, the word of the Heavenly Father is Yahushua. All right, so he's going to be the one that's going to come down here and execute judgment, the right hand of the Lord, man. It's going to give Yahweh the victory.
And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses.
Yeah, more chariots, man. The scriptures tell you that there's going to be an innumerable amount of angels with Yahushua when he come back, man. You people going to bug out. And none of you people have ever seen a show of strength on this level any time in history, man. First of all, because it ain't never happened. The Most High never emptied out heaven before. Okay? Most High never sent all the hosts of heaven down here on the earth, man. And you got to get out of here, man. You got to get out of here, man. You got to get out of here, bro. Every time you come up here, you come with that madness. You got to get out of here, man.
If I got this too, when Yahweh Shai say to Peter chiefly, he said, "This is my kingdom." So that's why the Lord is emptying out all the heavens and everything. Yep. He's coming back to establish his kingdom.
That's right.
All our order.
Yep. Well, scriptures say all the kingdoms of this world have become kingdoms of our power. So we are entering into Yahushua's world, man. And servants gonna fight. And not only are the servants of Yahushua, the nation of Israel, the elect, but the angels as well, man. Yahushua is the commander of the heavens, man. All right? That's the chosen one of the Heavenly Father, chosen captain of Yahushua, man. That's right. And he gonna destroy you Edomites, you other nations. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's gonna establish his kingdom.
Good precept. So Psalm 21:8 says, "Thy hand shall find out all thy enemies."
Who's his hand? Yahushua. That's what he's coming down here to do. He's gonna find the enemies of the Heavenly Father. He's gonna destroy them, man. All right? Yahushua is the terminator for Yahushua on the right hand side, man.
Yeah, it says, "Thy hand shall find out all thy enemies."
All of them. Not some, all of them, man. All the enemies of the Lord are going to be destroyed. Keep going.
Thy right hand shall find out. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
Yep.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven, man. How you going to do that? With those missiles and the laser beams, man. All right, keep going.
It says, "Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger." It says, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them."
So I can read it again.
Yeah, Psalms 21:9 says, "Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger."
Keep going.
Says, "The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them."
Fire's going to devour. You're going to be completely decimated by the laser beams and the thermonuclear missiles that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to send down here, man. There's no escape from it.
It says, "Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men."
Yeah, so that mindset, man. That way of thinking that you Edomites have propagated upon the earth, that wicked way of thinking that Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't exist, that's going to be wiped off the earth, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be exalted. Okay, keep going.
It says, "For they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform."
That's right. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. What's part of those devices? Exterminating the nation of Israel, completely wiping away the remembrance of Yahweh Shem Yahushua from the earth, man. You Edomites are trying to do that, man. That's the reason why you're going to come after the man of the Lord and you're going to ban the scriptures, man. You literally don't want anybody to think about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You don't want the Most High getting credit for his creation. You want these people to think, oh, it's just a random event that happened. That's the reason why the earth is here. You can do whatever you want. Don't listen to the Bible. Don't exalt the Heavenly Father. Praise me. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua going to destroy you, man. See, it's all kind of wickedness you damn devils have done, man. That's worthy of your destruction.
That's right.
Which is the reason why Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to send such a sore destruction upon you, man. You caused the whole earth to go astray. Stop thinking upon the Heavenly Father. Okay? You told the rest of the whole earth that the Heavenly Father doesn't exist, man. Then you told the whole earth that if the Heavenly Father does exist, he looks like me. And he's with the things that I do. He's with homosexuality, he's with lesbianism, GMOs. Okay, he's with democracy. He's with not following the land Sabbath. He's with breaking all the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And And you have pushed this way of thinking throughout the four corners of the earth. Then his people that he exalted, he said, we're a holy people unto him. You said that we are the lowest nation on the earth, man. That we evolved from animals. We're the missing link. More blasphemy coming out the mouth of the red Hebrew Edomite, man. So the Most High gonna jack you up, man.
Couple more verses. It says, verse 12. Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. Says, be thou exalted, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in thine own strength, so will we sing and praise thy power.
That's right, so will we sing and praise thy power. It's like we did when we came out of Egypt. We're gonna do it again, man.
Revelation 19 and 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses,
chariots, keep going,
clothed with fine linen, white and clean, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nation.
Yeah, what's that sword? The words of the Heavenly Father and those laser beams, man. That's how he's gonna destroy you. Keep going.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress and the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty.
Keep going.
It says, Almighty power, and he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings, and Lord of Lords.
And Lord of Lords. Why? Because Yahweh is going to take over the earth, man. He's going to be the only king to reign. You ain't gonna have no king side by side with Yahweh, man. Yahweh is going to become the ruler of the earth. Okay, the landlord of the earth, man. And we're going to be joint heirs with him. All right? That's the reason why he's worthy of that title. Now, jump back to that.
Exodus 15. I'll start at verse 4. Pharaoh's chariots and his host hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains are also drowned in the Red Sea.
His chosen captains, people he hand-picked to be rulers or commanders in the army. So that's the best of the best. You know? Like you watch these, different movies, or you watch these different TV shows and they have war, you will see the captains. You know, they have a certain regiment that they're over, man. And you will see, oh, that's such and such. You know, they have a name because they get down in battle, man. You know, you don't want to get faced with a captain because he got, he's very strategic in warfare, and he has experience, man. He can put you down. All right. He has renown for the multitudes of people that he's killed, man. Just like David's mighty men. You know. These nations, when they went to war with the nation of Israel, the last people they wanted to face were the mighty men of David. All right? Keep going.
The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power.
That's right.
Thy right hand, O Lord, have dashed in pieces the enemy. And in the greatness of thine excellency, thou hast overthrown them. That rose up against thee, thou sentest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble. And with the blast of thy nostrils, and waters were gathered together, and the flood stood upright as an heap, and the depths were congealed in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoil, my lust shall be satisfied.
Yeah, that's what they said, man. That's the reason why Pharaoh was pursuing after the Israelites. He wanted to put us to death and bring us back to Egypt, man. So he didn't even think, well, damn, this is some strange stuff that happened, man. Look, the sea is opened up. You know, these people are going through it. I'm gonna chase after them, man. He didn't think, what the fuck, how the fuck this happened, man? Maybe I should fall back. The reason why he did that, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai put it in his spirit to chase the nation of Israel so he could drown them in the Red Sea, man. Just like when Yahweh Shai returns, the Most High is going to put the spirit on these fire pots to go against your chariot, you know? So the Most High can destroy you and get that victory and that praise unto his name, man. Keep going.
My lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword, my hand shall destroy them. Thou didst blow with thy wind, the sea covered them, they sank as lead in the mighty waters.
And lead is like the most heavy thing on the earth, man. So they sunk as lead, so we went right down to the bottom when the Heavenly Father covered them with that water, man. And they drowned. All right? I believe they show that. You watched that movie, Prince of Egypt, the little cartoon that came out dealing with the Exodus. After it could have been that or a different movie, but one of these movies I was watching, they showed the clothes started coming up, had the little bandanas that the Egyptians was wearing, and started coming up horses, washing up on the shore. That's what happened, man. You know, spears was floating in the water, but you didn't see nobody. It was at the bottom of the ocean. Keep going.
Who is like unto thee, O Lord, amongst the gods?
Yeah, no power is like unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. The Egyptians learned that the hard way. Well, all the guys they got down, Set, dead, you know, Amun Ra, Seti. None of them guys can come up against Yahweh, man. All right, keep going.
Who is like thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders.
Doing wonders. Keep going.
Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto thy holy habitation. Oh, on the inhabitants of Palestine.
That's exactly what happened, man. Because these reports went out, man. After the Egyptians got drowned, those reports started going out, man. The Israelites, man, he did a crazy work to them Egyptians. He drowned them in the Red Sea, man. And he gave them a safe passage on the bottom of the seafloor, man. None of the Israelites got touched, but all the Egyptians, the army, they did, man. And the same thing is going to happen when Babylon the Great gets destroyed, man. Pretty much the same thing, but except with water, it's going to be with fire, man. The nations are going to be talking about it, man. Oh, man, the Most High gave them a safe passage. None of them got touched by the fire, man, but everybody in Babylon, they destroyed through. Then that fear is going to go out. Oh, man, these are the people that came out of the destruction of America, man. Their power was with them. They coming down here to subdue us, man. Keep going.
Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed. The mighty men of Moab trembling shall take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them.
That's right. That's what's going to happen to these people, man. It's the same thing is going to happen. How about Shem Yahushua is going to get that renown into his name. He's going to exalt his people, the nation of Israel, and fear is going to consume the earth, man. Moabites, they're going to be trembling. They million man army. They're going to be trembling at the report of the Israelites coming to conquer them. Keep going.
Fear and dread shall fall upon them by the greatness of thine arm. They shall be as still as a stone till thy people pass over, O Lord.
They ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. They literally gonna be so shook that they're gonna be standing still. You know, you get so scared you can't move, your body, kind of go into shock. That's how these other nations are gonna be, man. Easy pickings. Keep going.
The people pass over, which thou hast purchased, thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thy inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary. In the sanctuary, O Lord, which thy hands have established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. For the horse of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and with his horsemen into the sea, and the Lord brought again the waters of the sea upon them.
That's right. That's what happened, man. He went in, but he didn't come out. All right. And you got to realize this was published abroad at that time, man. We was in the wilderness for 4 years, so during that time, the word was spreading what happened to the Egyptian empire, man. Okay, because all of a sudden, if you look at timelines of the Middle East, timelines of empires, you got maps. So you'll see all of a sudden Egyptians, they have Palestine, but you go into the history, the Philistines came out at Montezori. So they was pretty much part of the Egyptian empire, man. Okay, and then the Egyptians, they had the Canaanites in subjection. But all of a sudden, you see the Egyptian empire decline. They don't rise again. Why? Because Pharaoh and his army got drowned in the Red Sea, man. And that was noise abroad. What happened to his army? They got destroyed by the Heavenly Father, by Yahweh, the power of the Israelites, man. And these people, they coming up from the wilderness, they coming this way, man. The same thing gonna happen. Bro, this way you gotta go into the history, man. These nations were literally trembling at the report of the nation of Israel, man. They're gonna do the same thing up. Their powers with them, man. Well, the Gibeonites, they lied to us to gain mercy, man. We travel from the other side of the river, man. You know, our shoes are strewn. You know, we starving. Our bread is moldy, man. And have mercy. We just came. We heard the renown. We want to serve you. These niggas Canaanites, man. You know, they literally in the inhabitants of Canaan. They heard the report. They didn't want to get destroyed, so they finessed their way into servitude, man. You gotta be, man. You gotta be real scared to do that. I don't know nobody that would do that today. You gonna recommend it to be a servant instead of getting destroyed, man. Majority of people, hey, look, fuck you, man. They killed me. They were so scared. Look, man, we want our kids to continue on. We want to be your servants. We don't want to die, man. Please. You know, we came from a far country. All right, we can be our servants. You know?
But the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. And Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand.
It was basically like a tambourine, you know? Keep going. And that's how it's going to be. Well, what did it say in Revelation, the 15th chapter? We're going to have harps making music and singing praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. For the destruction that happened over on America, for the great deliverance and the redemption that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has brought up to us, man. All right, well, she's going into that, that's part of the independence celebration, man, for the nation of Israel.
And all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances.
Yep.
And Miriam answered them.
Jeremiah the 30th chapter. How the young women are going to dance to Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the kingdom, man. Praising the Heavenly Father. See, everything going to be changed, man. When we get to the kingdom. The kingdom's going to be on a way higher level. Now you got, today, all women, they dance for some, bullshit rap song. Yeah. But in the kingdom, they're going to be dancing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Righteous dancing, man. Keep going.
And Miriam answered them, sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea.
Yep.
So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur, and they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water.
So that's it on that. Hey, man, that's the song that Moses, the Israelites were singing after the Egyptians got destroyed. And the scriptures tell you we're gonna sing that again. It's just gonna be changed up a little bit, right? Instead of the dry land, hey man, the fire didn't touch him. All Esau, he got thrown down. All of his captains got burned up. But upon the nation of Israel, the Israelites, the fire did not touch, man. The Most High gave us some clean passage. All right. Okay. That's what's coming for the nation of Israel. All right. In the kingdom, there's going to be a celebration. We're going to celebrate the redemption of our people, man. And the destruction of you red Hebrew Israelites, man.
Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High.
Yep, but you just went into that song. That song was going into the destruction of the Egyptians. Who's the modern day Egyptians? The red Hebrew Israelite, man. Keep going.
And the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty.
Yes, so Yahweh's going to get his praise, and Yahushua is going to get his praise for what he did as well, man. Keep going.
Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints.
Yep.
Who shall not fear thee?
Yeah, who shall not fear thee, man? You got to be a bug out if you don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You're a reprobate. You look at the works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, the things he's able to do. You see, the reason why the fear of the Lord isn't propagated here on earth is because it's damn devil, man. He literally tells you that what happened in the Red Sea, okay, when the Israelites Israelites came out of Egypt, Exodus, that was a fairy tale. That never happened. Tell you that never happened, man. Oh, see, God, no, he doesn't do that. Then he will tell you, oh, see, it happened. See, now God has changed. He's not like that anymore. He had to change your heart. He redeemed himself. You know, he's not angry like that anymore. He went to anger management. He cut that off. He's a new God now. Now he loves everybody. You don't got to worry about, doing those things that the Old Testament speak against. He's changed. You know, complete BS, man.
Says, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? For thou only art holy. For all nations shall come and worship before thee, for thy judgments are made manifest.
That's right, his judgments are going to be made manifest, man. That word manifest means to be made apparent. It's going to be apparent that the one that destroyed America from off the face of the earth was Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Another thing that's going to make it apparent is that he delivered the Israelites out of that destruction, man. Okay? And we've been telling you people this since we came out here, man. You know, and our elders and apostles going on 13 plus years, we've been telling you this, man. Right? It's going to really sink in when it actually happens, man. You're going to know without a shadow of a doubt that we, the nation of Israel, and we worship the head of the heavens and the earth. Okay? And everything that we were saying out here was true, man. And that the Heavenly Father, one of you ignorantly called God, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is the one that destroyed America, okay? And that caused this destruction to come upon the face of the earth. You know that?
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14.
Beautiful.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Yeah, see, so that song of Moses is going to have to be modified, man. Dang, we ain't going to be talking about the drowning that happened in the Red Sea. It's going to be a different song, man. Chariots are going to be included in that. Okay? Keep going.
But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
And where's the land of the north? North America. Okay? America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. So we're going to be singing, all right, about how we got delivered from the destruction of America, man. And how all you white people died in the nuclear holocaust. We're going to be singing about that, man. Just like you got songs commemorating the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans being destroyed, man. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. You know, any, many, mighty, mo, pick a nigga by his toe. We're going to have songs, too, for the destruction that's going to come upon you red Hebrew Edomites, man. Keep going.
And from all the lands whither he hath driven them.
And from all the lands whither he had driven them. So not only is the Most High going to deliver us from this captivity, but anywhere the nation of Israel has been scattered at, the elect of the nation of Israel, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, is going to redeem them from there and set us back in the land of Israel, man. And give us the rulership over you heathen, man. Keep going.
And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Yeah, hey, man. Beautiful scripture to leave out on. You know, so with that, we're going to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and shalom to you sincere brethren out there pushing this word, man. Keep on pushing. We're almost out of here. More earthquakes are going to come, okay? More diseases are going to be pushed out here, all right? The famine of the word is going to come along with the actual famine, all right? And through all these things, man, keep your wits about to continue to serve and have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The Most High is going to get us through it, man. We're almost out of here, all right? Shalom.
Shalom.